Welcome to our Daggerheart Homebrew actual play campaign. Pull up a chair and grab a snack, prepare for epic art. It's a homebrew brewed in a bathtub, played with Daggerheart. We've got Bex, Alyssa, Daniel, and they're bringing all the heat, with Soz and Andy in the mix to make the squad complete. And then there's Lefty, our fearless guide and sole financier. He funds this operation with change found in his rear. The budget comes from Lefty's prison pocket, so the props are kinda trash. But who needs fancy lighting when you have zero cash? So we're here on a weekly schedule, consistent as the sun, pouring blood and sweat and tears to make sure we have fun. Our dedication is unwavering, our passion is intense. So welcome to the broadcast, to the few who found the link. Our viewer count is single digits, teetering on the brink. But whether you are 12 people or maybe only 3, you're the best darn audience in our 1,000-year history. Welcome to the show! Welcome to the show!
It's game time! Oh,
Hello.
welcome to episode 16 of the main campaign for An Orrery of Souls. We finally back on the main campaign, no less. That's kind of exciting when we take such a long break.
Luckily, I have news.
Yay, no.
Yeah, because we got to remember.
Yeah, we're gonna walk through the whole thing here. So, yeah, the last time that we had gone together before this last time was when we neglected when we discovered that our camera system was messing up. We weren't able to record anything. So that episode was the one where we had met with the court investigator for the defense, the Nibui Vashuk no Dubinka. Gave all of the evidence that you had gathered so far, which included the safe house key, or what they assume is the safe house key that Vosk had previously stolen off of the smuggling ship, the Silent Tide.
Very different vibe of a ship.
Yeah, totally different. Under the advice of Vashuk, the party agreed that they would commit no further illegal acts during the remaining investigation into Draco's defense. Yes, Draco's giggling to himself because he knows what happened, even though he's not responsible for any of it because his ass has been in the can.
To be fair, we haven't done anything illegal. We're trying to do our best.
They visited the Red Docks, and Vosk spoke with the Belgar. Is that who that was?
Yes. Yes.
The informant who had assisted him at the warehouse outside of One-Eyed Jack's places. And he actually revealed that if Jack needed a place to hide, he would likely go to hang out at the Last Hope Tavern, waiting for the tavern keep there to get him out of town. They also learned from Belgar that the Gilded Leaf had been using the Gilded Compass to conduct secret business with city officials. Higher ups was the word that he used specifically. Following that conversation, Vosk left a handful of gold as payment, finished his drink, and went to go tell everybody what he learned. While he was investigating the area, he also discovered a hidden sliding panel in the wall of one of the buildings in the north of the Red Docks district. And inside They found...
Well, we didn't go in there.
No, correct. That's correct, because your infiltration attempt was immediately foiled when you got spotted and shot in the chest by the monkey.
Well, we didn't actually. To clarify, because I don't know if I don't think it caught the attention.
Yeah.
We found it, and I was originally going to go in. Then it was, I believe it was you or
Fushi
it
or...
was either Fushi or Steve. It was like, hey, let's not touch this because that's evidence.
Yeah, no, that was Steve.
So we just kind of made note of where it was, and we're about to leave when the Furbolg and the monkey showed up.
Yeah. And shot
Well, they tried to shoot me.
Shot in the chest. You didn't take any damage from it, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
But
Well, they tried. No, the Furbolg tried to come at me to charge me, but I turned invisible. The shooting came later when we were fighting by the beast.
okay. That being said, the monkey's gunshot alerted the rest of the Silent Tide crew, and that initiated a massive brawl, which included Helga, the ship's first mate, Finn, the Fearbold bosun, Vosk and Steed, and Fushi all getting involved in that fight.
Yeah, Fushi went to go get the guards. He ended
Fushi
up petrified on top of the beanstalk.
Yep. Helga repeatedly charged in and beat the crap out of people with her belaying pin. Finn, the Fearbold, swinging his gaff hook. Vosk ended up casting blighting strike a couple of times, I think, while dangling upside down. Steed cast a spell that conjured a thick, twisting beanstalk that grabbed Vosk, but also lifted Finn up into the air and dropped him to the ground for a bunch of damage. Later, when Finn shoved through the guards to charge Vosk, Vosk intercepted that. No, to charge.
No, yeah, because I jumped off the beanstalk after pushing Steed down and fucking smashed the monkey.
Yeah.
The monkey became splat.
Flat splat, yeah.
No more monkey.
But you intercepted that charge. Vosk intercepted that charge by siphoning essence and ripped his life force for a staggering 48 points of magic damage.
Yeah, I did that.
Severely wounding him in a single blow. Fushi, utilizing her nimble climbing skills on the rooftops, executed a plunging diving attack directly onto the monkey Kiko, crushing that creature to death.
That was there.
As I understand it, that's where we're going to be taking beginning. We said we were going to do a little bit of a retcon there.
So,
Well, it's not retcon, it's following up after.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's. I want to finish this, and then we'll start there. But that's why I'm just putting a pin in that, because that's where we're going to be picking things up. Drakko, later that night, found himself trapped in a dark hallway targeted by a shadow-stepping assassin. The assassin strikes Drakko with an armor-shedding ambush and follows up by throwing some poisoned blades. Drakko, unable to see his assassin in the darkness, unleashed draconic acid breath, sending a cloud of corrosive black vapor down the hall, which didn't actually damage him, but then you followed that up with a magical hand runes blast that hit him for 15 points of damage. Desperate and no?
No, he doesn't have my hand runes. I don't have my hand runes.
You don't have your hand runes, so
Beat the crap. No, he used his acid breath and then beat the shit out of him.
yeah.
gotcha. Okay, well I had to change that then. Yeah, all right.
After he got out of the cloud, I ended up on top of him, bashing his skull into the
That's
floor,
right.
telling him, "Hey, who sent you?
Yeah,
Who sent you?"
bang. That's right. Thank you. Yeah. This way, if you would read these, you can help correct me. So because I read them almost word for word the next time we go up. You don't have to do it now, but when I put stuff up, it's intended that it be read and reviewed by the player. So
Fair.
Um,
I'll start different.
Drakko ended up tying him up, hog-tying him, and waiting for either Dawn or the guards, whichever comes first. The party emerged victorious, take stock of their captured prisoners. They realized that capturing Finn and Helga is a massive strategic win, because it officially ties the Silent Tide crew to Ilara Vance, and the Gilded Leaf. That is where we finished it last time. So, as we just mentioned, we're going to step back to the finish of that fight. I'm going to assume that the guards are still on site. So you can address them if you need to, or you can take it from there.
I think we're probably giving, if they're asking us for a statement, we're giving them what happened, because we literally didn't do anything wrong. We were literally
walking back.
Yeah, we were just walking near a warehouse. We don't meant, obviously, we're not telling them the secret panel thing, but we were walking near a warehouse. These guys came at us. We do have a court case going on with them. Don't exactly know why they came at us.
Right.
Or no, they're not involved with Ilara Vance right now.
You don't know. You don't know. You have pointed out that Ilara Vance is currently hiding out on their ship.
That's right, yes.
So that part has been established, but
the guards wouldn't necessarily be
correct
to know that. So just mentioning it, like, we were just walking near this warehouse. These guys came at us. We tried to get away. We defended ourselves when we could not. And then we went immediately. Fushi went and got you guys while we were defending ourselves.
Right. And then after getting you, but before you got here, killed one of them.
No, the guards were there when the monkey died. Because they kept attacking us with the guards there.
That's right.
Was ready the gun at Bonnet.
Reloading another. Yes. That's right.
And I went, fuck no.
Yeah, the guards saw them, even though the guard, Flynn and all them knew that the guards were there, they kept attacking.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's good. Good. Okay. So, was that effectively what you wanted to do? Was to make sure that statement was read?
And then we were, after telling the guards what were happening, and then I think the plan was tell them we need to go talk to the court investigators to update them on what's happened to us because it relates to the case.
Yeah.
Awesome. So that means one of you will be wise enough, of course, to gather the information of the two officers on site so that he knows who to go and question later.
Probably should be Fushi, since you know how this kind of stuff works.
I've interacted with the law of the town before.
So gathering up
information of the guards,
badge numbers or names or whatever it is. So I should know specifically who to ask.
These are the people you're going to want to talk to get.
Well, yeah, you're messed up, dude.
Okay.
Oh wow, he is messed up. He's at 4 out of 7. Mostly, I think, from the fall.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yep.
What would have pushed you off?
Yeah, well, when he fell off the beanstalk.
Sorry, Steve.
You were helping.
I had to come back. It's fine. It's just now it's a pattern.
Because you got right down to your last stress too, right when we pushed you.
There's an argument to be made that it is their fault for that, because he would not have been up there if they weren't attacking us.
Right?
We just have a really good pattern every time I'm up high, I have to be thrown. So.
Yeah, that is
it's technically my fault, but yeah.
Well, you're trying to get over it.
3 times the charm.
We have tried to avoid the throwing.
I've learned,
but it has not worked.
As a short person, Steve's not getting over anything anytime soon.
Granted, good point.
But he is a natural sprinter. Very dangerous in short.
Very dangerous on short distances. Those forks. Okay.
Dwarf. Same height.
So let's go ahead and align the timelines here, which means you've probably got about 2 hours before the attack on him starts. So we'll walk you back into where is his district? Which
Pheal, sitting in the great thing.
Yeah, because he's in the main building.
Yeah.
Because he's So back to the
old city.
What's his first name? Because I don't remember the whole time.
Vashuk.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I knew it was somewhere on here. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, but basically when we get over there, tell him we need to talk to Vashuk.
Okay. Let's see if he is running down any of your current stuff or not. That's going to be a fate roll. So we do you. Is he on the premises or is he out running down factoids? He is on the premises.
Yes. That makes it so much easier.
Paperwork.
This makes paperwork.
Hey, I said paperwork. I said
Paperwork?
The attendant down in the lower area, that's all columns, says he's signed in on the list, so you can go ahead and go up the stairs as you will.
Just kind of helping you up the stairs.
It's a bit of modeling.
A little bit.
Looking anywhere, few steps I'm taking.
Just get the bonnet. Bonnet can take you up the stairs.
It is in the late afternoon, early evening, so things are just starting to wind down, which means the facility is mostly empty. It's mostly people who work here interacting with other offices. That's happening right now. Most of the day-to-day business involving the outer population is already finished up. So it's a relatively quick, although laborious, trip up the stairs, that spiral staircase and around that column. And you find yourself standing in front of Vashuk, his doorway. Come.
Open the door for you and helping him inside.
You see, as you enter, this is, once again, it's a very open floor plan with like Turkish carpets and pillows, big sitting pillows. One part has the weapon stand that has Duvinka, the Tetsubo War Club, in repose. And back on that back wall in the corner by the window is Vashuk, quill in hand, parchments spread open, and looks as though you caught him. You've interrupted his process. So he's like, what?
Hello, investigator. Oh, there's been an update.
Master Vosk.
Yes.
Well, welcome.
I'll just kind of carry you over, help you over to one of the chairs to sit you down.
One of the big cushions.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Just sink. I'm not really right. This is where I live now.
Is anybody else injured?
I have a few scuffs, but I'm fine. We wanted to come directly here to waste time. We were out doing as you had requested, not getting into trouble, looking into things to maybe help the case without breaking laws and looking and crossing paths with the accusers. We were over here. After doing some running around, we were over in the Red Docks. The key I showed you.
Yes.
Following some of the markings on that, we came to a warehouse in the district that had a similar panel to the one that I had found the key in. Opening enough to look inside, it had the same locking mechanism as the key. We did not go inside, we simply located it was there.
Good.
But when we were leaving, some of the crew members of the Silent Tide walked up and attacked us outright. We did not engage with them beforehand. They charged at us. We tried to get away. Primarily, they were trying to get me. I think the Furbolg in the original testimony given to you.
Oh, yes, he was, yeah.
I think he took great offense that I escaped. He came directly at me, but I have gifts that allow me to disappear. So we all managed to escape, but it led to a scuffle outside the gate before we could get back into the main part of the city. He was injured, not directly by them, but the cause was related.
I have informed the guards of Redox. They came to help assist. So
Yes.
I'm gonna hand the paper with badge number.
And
that.
the attack did not end when they arrived either. They were very much still persistent. I did lead to the unfortunate demise of one of those crew members due to circumstances.
Self-defense? It was self-defense?
Yes, self-defense. It literally was self-defense. I don't remember the race of the little monkey guy.
Capuchin.
No, that was the joke. I thought it was an actual monkey.
Simios.
It was a Simia member of their crew was threatening to fire a weapon at one of our members, and
the silent tide.
Yeah.
yes, which led to
Again, self-defense over Bonnet.
he was attempting to shoot Steed's dog, and Fushi
Let's just say monkey.
But this was witnessed. This was all witnessed by
yes,
the
it
guards.
was in front of the guards.
It was in front of.
Were you to have been found at fault, they would have taken you into custody, not the others. So this all fits well with the law. Thank you. I appreciate being appraised to that situation. It is critical. But this warehouse, I'll need you to be more specific.
Yeah,
those
Alex,
grabs the map.
I think it was literally this one.
It was
the
that
farthest one on the top. Yep.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Wonderful.
and I'll tell him exactly where we found the panels.
Makes notes, and he says, I'm going to run that down this evening.
That's all I had was take out a piece of paper, and I just hand over as a crude drawing where we found all the darts around the SPU.
Oh yes, I forgot about that.
One of those does not count as circled because it was accidentally
Knocked off.
It was accidentally
knocked off of a rooftop, but the other ones are the same exact spots, and also the door is still welded from when they tried to kill us the first time and locked us all in.
That's important information. You would have had to have stepped out of the building, welded the door, and then entered the building somehow. To facilitate that trick, were you responsible? So, good information.
Oh, when you go to the warehouse, make sure to turn the key. We believe there's a specific way you have to turn the key to open it. With the way the star shape is, basically I'll explain. I have the image.
Yeah.
The instructions are on the key. Yeah, the instructions are on the
Yes,
key.
they are.
Maybe isn't the best idea for a secret key, but it's what they did.
They obviously don't have.
But you have to know what the lock looks like in order for it to be useful. So,
Yeah, and I'll basically just explain how it needs to be accessed. It's this one with this particular direction for the
With
lock
that.
to end up in. And we don't know exactly about where the other ones may be based on these, but they're likely in the other districts that these would be based on.
did we get?
Yeah,
more
he figured out
about
the
that?
other districts. It was Red Docks, the Light District,
Light Docks,
I don't remember what the compass was.
West Docks,
And then the bird.
Yeah.
Then the seagull, I guess.
Yeah, that's the one that no one has yet to figure out.
Which could we attempt to do so now?
You're absolutely welcome to try. I'm going to need a heavy 21 knowledge check to see if you can reason out what it might be.
Nope. No. I was seeing if I would get a crit.
I've never been here
Try.
before, so
I doubt it.
Yeah! It passes normally and it's a crit.
Amazing.
Expecting that, to be honest. I was like, throw one extra point in knowledge. I mean, I can shoot for it.
23, right on.
Just 11.
So, how can I rationalize? There is a very specific reason that Pip knows that Pip has figured out, but you have not.
Oh. That goes back to what we were talking about.
Yes, that's why I feel like I can mention that.
Fair.
Let me see. Picture of the key. Show me the picture of the key. Just show. That's not applicable clue either.
I remember what he was actually talking about. I remember what he was
Yeah, this one. It's. I mean, you got it with the fucking 23. You had it with the 21 without even your bonus, and then critical on top of that. So you've absolutely got it. This is probably regarding the Silent Tide itself. You will come to learn through Pip when you hook up with him again that Silent Tide has been painted over wood carved bricks that say the Seabird.
Oh, so they stole the ship. That's a ship of stolen.
Or secondary at least.
So the idea pops into your head that it's got to be where you found it. It's got to be where you found it.
Right.
Don't know what Seabird means, what the seagull or whatever it is
Another
means.
hidden
But
panel, whether it's a lock mechanism.
Well, you found the key.
Well, I found the key in a hidden panel, but there wasn't a lock inside.
No.
There was just the key, which means there could be another panel in between.
Yep.
Maybe in the room I couldn't get into.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. They're all dots. So
They're all marked on the sheet.
yes.
Oh, it literally shows what area to search for.
But again, with the seabird.
Seabird, it doesn't because
That's
no
the,
one
that's
knows.
the oddball.
There's no bird
Yeah.
docs.
Correct.
What area does Pip usually?
Slums.
But he's been hanging out in Red Docks, specifically monitoring that ship.
So honestly, I could still have the idea of Pip's been over here a lot. Let's go talk to him for more information as well.
That could work also. Absolutely. That could work also.
That way it doesn't seem like you're just
I know.
giving us
It's not a gimme. You earned it with an amazing roll, but yeah, there's no way to logic that clue, unfortunately. So.
I do believe that's all of the updates that we have to give right now. Happy that we caught you before you left.
No, it's actually good timing that you have met me as well, because I'm certain that would have given this to me themselves had you come across it. Does this look familiar to any of you? Did you leave this under my door this morning?
No, we haven't been back here.
No, not in the slightest.
What is it?
The threat.
Oh wait!
I can't even read it, really.
I do have a solution for that, but there's two specific reasons for that as well.
Until I could really focus on it, just looked like the script on the ring, the One Ring. It just looked like the block speech of Mordor. I was like, what is this? Oh, gosh. Space Marine, Devil of Drakko, Tara, Xenos, Chaos Springs. Chaos Springs now, Company's Day. Same people that like downloaded
Okay. What looks like Sharpie ink is fresh ink that does look as though it was laid onto the paper at a different time than the original message itself.
Oh, it's backwards.
Having figured that out.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, okay.
okay.
It's still difficult to read.
I'm trying.
You're literally trying.
I have to have both. I have to have both of my glasses on in order to be able to read that shit.
if it wasn't for the fact that like these are literally colors are fucking with me, I actually read the entire first line until this last little bit right here.
Yeah, I'll read it out. I can read it out for everybody. So, my dearest redacted, it has been some time since our last correspondence, and I do hope this letter finds you in good health and prosperous winds. The currents of commerce, as you well know, are ever shifting, and old ledgers must occasionally be reopened to account for new assets and unforeseen liabilities. I write to you today because it seems the terms of our quiet little
Détente.
Requires negotiation.
Renegotiation.
Renegotiation.
A détente, for those of you who don't know, is a stand-up.
Gotcha. You have operated for some time under the comforting illusion of a stalemate, protected by a single carefully placed chess piece. A dead man's drop, I believe you call it. A clever, if somewhat theatrical gambit. But the board has changed, my keen-eyed friend. An investment I made some time ago in a particularly potent new commodity has yielded the most unexpected dividends. We call it the Silver Kiss, a delightful little indulgence that grants a man the clarity of a god for a time before reminding him of his own frailties.
To be silk.
Okay, I was like, hang on, the
It's
drugs.
supposed to be silk. Sorry.
Okay. With a most insistent grip. Your chosen guardian, the ambitious young Corbin Shaw, has developed a rather expensive taste for it. It seems the pressures of restoring his family's honor have left him in need of a sharpened edge, and we are only too happy to provide. His patronage has been most
Beneficial, advantageous.
I think it starts with a G. Gratifying. I think.
Okay.
I think it's gratifying. He's now a far more valuable asset to my portfolio than he ever was to yours, and his loyalty, I can assure you, is now tethered to his next dose, a supply which I alone control. Your dead man's switch, I'm afraid, has been disarmed by a far more elegant poison than any you could have conceived. The hands that hold the hand that holds your fate is no longer his. It is, as it has always truly been, mine. And so, to the business at hand. At the next session of the Grand Fleet Council, when the matter of joint naval patrols with our Geoan friends... Joy friends, sorry. I forgot it was spelled that way. Joy and friends is raised, you will find your voice. You will argue most passionately for your preservation of love's sovereign naval authority. You will speak of unnecessary entanglements, the wisdom of self-reliance, and the folly of tying our proud fleet to the ambitions of another nation. You will, in short, ensure the measure fails. Should you feel a sudden pang of old loyalty and choose to defy me, consider young Corbin. His supply will be interrupted. The cash from of the crash from the Silken Kiss is a terrible thing to witness. The brilliant mind you sought to save will curdle into a state of gnawing paranoia and sluggish confusion. His decline will be public. His win absolute. No, that is ruin. Ruin, that's what it is. His ruin absolute. The very family you so nobly rescued will fall with him, this time with no one to catch them. A tragedy, to be sure, but business is business. Do not bother taking this letter to the authorities. The ink with which it is written is bound by a subtle enchantment to the reader's comprehension. Now that you have understood its meaning, its purpose is fulfilled. The words themselves will fade and the parchment will crumble into a fine, sterile ash, leaving you with nothing but the truth of your position. Welcome back to the Ledger, Captain. I look forward to your continued cooperation. Warmest regards, Heron Underbound.
2 things here. From listening to that. One, there is a very specific admission of guilt right then and there. In a letter from one person to another, even though we don't know who the other person is. And 2, I actually kickstarted the whole thing by knocking his drugs out of his hand. So he's already having brain rot set in right now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I would also assume that this was never delivered to its intended recipient, otherwise it would have gone.
Well, you're looking at a modified version of it. What did you actually read? Where's the other picture?
Oh. Right. Oh, it looks like it tried.
Why would it be written backwards?
To prevent it from doing that. So it's harder to... You'd have to translate it.
This is the clue that I was talking about earlier that leads to absolutely nothing, so I'm just going to give it. If upon learning that the piece of paper you were reading was going to burst into flames or something close to that, you would try to smother those flames. You would throw it in between the pages of the book.
Makes sense.
And what you are reading is actually a recreation from the burning ink burned into the 2 pages it was smushed between.
Oh.
The original actually did turn into ash.
Gotcha. The original turned to ash, but we have a copy of it just because it was caught in the book.
We
Got
only
it.
have a carbon copy.
Yeah. That's great.
Even I didn't think of that, dude. That's awesome.
Oh, and I would assume he explains what he did for that, or he didn't do it.
No.
Oh, okay, somebody else did. Got it.
So now we gotta remember who Corbin Shaw is tied to as a captain and that's been free to speak. It's on a piece of paper.
Yeah. It's
Isn't his father on council?
yes.
Uncle or something like that.
His uncle?
It's his uncle. His uncle is Captain Boris.
Is that it? Is there anything else about that name?
There's more on Boris in there.
Well,
I don't have mine in my backpack.
Here. Here.
the jury is there. Both captain verdicts together.
Oh, he's the Corbin Shaw's on the jury.
Yeah.
What's his first name?
Keen.
Okay. Boss,
K-E-N.
you read
I
the
know.
letter.
I know. It's been a minute.
It's within the first 2 paragraphs.
Okay.
Was that letter intended for?
There is a clue that he's looking for, and I'm just telling him it's there. But if he can't find it, then I'm not even going to let him roll for it, because I've already given you
Good
this.
friend, the investment I made in your particular...
What?
My friend.
Yeah, Keen.
Keen.
His first name's Keen.
Oh, Keen Varys. Okay.
He's going to be pointing out the guy's name being like Keen versus Keen. Worse.
So,
But that was written by Underbow. Underbow. I'm trying to
Underbow-
because the name sounds very familiar, so I'm trying to put it.
This would show that Underbow not only has one member of the jury rigged, he has two.
Yes.
So he's already tampered with the case. And
Deeply.
also admitting to even more than that.
Right, but the problem is they're going to argue that this is a forgery. Because the original is and we don't know who delivered this to us.
I should think that if Shaw is as deeply affected as you suggest he might be, and as that notice suggests he might be, that would be corroborative enough to, at the very least, get him ejected from the jury, which should give us another few days at least while they select a third juror.
Not to mention it takes the leverage off of Keen.
Though it also does jeopardize Keen's seat on the jury as well.
What I've been told from everybody in the SPU, whenever you start coming down, it's gonna be hard, kind of quickish, to a certain degree. I screwed him up getting his fix
Yes,
2 days ago, maybe.
he's probably already raging then.
So
If he hasn't gotten another.
can't get it from the same guy. And that's been the one he's been getting.
Well,
That was the hat I explained to you. That's at the
correct,
SPU.
and that was the last dose in
That
the entire city.
not as far as I know, but that's just from what I heard sitting at the table. He only directly dealt with the one with the topic. So he would be the one carrying on him anywhere, if anything.
To track him down.
We know his name.
I was
Ironsides,
going to say Iron was somewhere in the name. It's been some drug places.
Ironhide, Brack Ironhide.
I can.
He's one of the names on the
Right, yes, it's in the trial.
I mean, keeping an eye on him wouldn't be hard. I just know for a fact that he's going to recognize my dog from the hat situation.
Him recognizing us is not necessarily the issue right now. It's securing him so he can't run or someone can kill him.
But I can still keep an eye on him, and also I just sit up and start pitting on it. Have anybody be led to me while keeping an eye on him.
Do you want to attempt to read it?
I'm not present
I know.
at this information.
I'm asking Bex if he wants to read it.
I shouldn't.
he'll try to work
Fair enough.
I really shouldn't. I shouldn't have seen that damn key when I did.
All I can say is first things first. I need to
Yes.
go and lay down for an extended period of time.
It is... What time of day?
It is now past closing. The Vespers bells have rung during this meeting.
Do we know where Ironside's properties are? He has business here. He was performing some sort of business deal with Alara Vance during the incident.
He is paid staff of the Gilded Leaf.
There's one place I can think of he might end up. But we can't go there. We would need somebody else to watch the Silent Tide.
Back on the Silent Tides.
Yes, it's the only place I can think of because I saw him there. It's worth having maybe a member of the SPU just to watch. Keeps track of he's coming or going.
I can keep track of Shaw. Watch him. We still need to make our way to the slums and try to talk to Jack. If we can.
Well, One-Eyed Jack.
He's the one that owned the...
Right. We were trying to catch him before he got away.
Yeah, we're trying to catch it because he's supposed to be in one of the inns in there.
You.
Not the last time trying to find him.
Why don't you rest up and recover? Fushi and I can go see if we can find him.
Alright, I'll go spend time with
We have some persons here.
who's the second person.
Pip's been the main one watching the Silent Tide
Yeah, thanks so.
overall, so...
If you go to the docks again, I'm not saying you should. What's happened, but if you do, Pips.
If I don't know here what's happening, I'll just
You go back to the King's Head or
King's Head. 'Cause that's where I know Tiberius is at.
Is it hail? What's the doctor bot?
Actually, I need to talk about a few things. We didn't do anything illegal.
What happened this time was
What did you do?
we didn't do anything.
My good man, I flew.
Twice in like one day.
We are victims this time, I swear.
We are the victim this time.
This is that you need to work on your landings.
Baby steps.
Do you want to go with us to try to track down Jack?
Yeah. In my head, I'm also like, we should get with some of the SPU. Like, honestly, having... My first thought is Flicker. But having either Flicker or Zephyr trying to see if they can follow Top Hat. Ironside.
No! That is a terrible idea. This guy constantly crit fails on stealth because of the sound he makes.
Also,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
rarely pays attention. Flicker's a
Let's
bad
not-
choice.
No, let's not forget, Flicker and Zephyr, that specific combo, are who originally followed him out of.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. One or the other, not both.
Did they do a good job?
It may be slightly better if it's only one of them.
And honestly, I'd much rather the Flicker, because Flicker could get to point A to point B a lot faster than anybody else can. Am I wrong?
He is probably the fastest one present.
We just need to give him incentive to pay the fuck attention.
Honestly, the first thing in my head is when you find out where he goes and stays, you can prank those places.
No.
That would be incentive for Zephyr.
Oh, I thought both of them were little pranksters.
They're different versions of pranksters.
If you could terrify them, it's like, if you fail at this, if you get distracted and fuck up, they're hanging Draco. They will hang Draco.
Or we can
Do
take
you
you
understand?
just go with one of your other things you've already done. If you mess up, you go in the barrel.
I'm putting you in the barrel.
Orrery's already out on that one.
It's not a secret anymore. You're going in the barrel.
You're going in the barrel.
It's
It's better. Oh, it's water that comes down.
gonna be 2 buckets this time.
She's literally standing on top of the barrel.
That's you. That's you coming up with that. No one said it had to be that. No one said it had to be hers.
Anyways, hi.
Yes.
There's a plethora of things we could put in the book.
Thoughts, but I was trying to make a plan for SPU sending somebody to try and at least spread the
You know what?
tech.
Tell him to do it. Tell him to tell Flicker, because Flicker may be back at SBU headquarters or at the horse.
Yeah, okay.
At least Tiberius and their Tiberius probably able to get word to him.
And you can tell Flicker, Fushi said, if you mess this up, you go in the barrel.
And I'm peeing.
Okay, so if you mess up, piss bucket.
And you'll never know whose.
Mystery.
Mystery piss bucket.
See, so much crazy shit comes out.
This is what happens when you're not here.
I'm not
You let the two homeless people and the wild emotional thing all run the show.
We're the most emotionally stable group.
We are the
We balance each other out.
right, net, yes, but extremes on both sides.
On average, but it's the average.
He's down for anything.
I can't.
I'm
wait till
almost
we get
down
to the
for
actual
anything.
Trailer park.
She does everything.
Yay!
She says, I want to burn down this building. I say, maybe don't burn down this building. The torch.
We'll take the message back to Tiberius and I'll start running. I'll be
Hey now. Good, done good.
I'll head out and see if I do notice Flicker or Zeph will have some.
Look on the bright side. It's not the actual U.S. justice system. There's a chance of being found innocent.
Then I get Zephyr. Or really anybody else who is willing to take it on.
Yeah, I'll just literally talk to Tiberius and see Flicker.
I said there's
You'll
a
find
chance. I didn't say it was a good one.
But I'll start heading out back.
Gotcha. It's really short. We're talking a 10-minute walk. Well, for you, your little legs, 15-minute walk.
It's down the street.
Yeah, well, I'm not in a good state.
No.
But you
Yeah, he's right.
I'm riding behind it all the way back because I don't think I can walk much farther.
5-minute.
Bonnick, who is he covered in monkey blood.
It'll buff out. He's got a saddle.
Okay.
You can rev his ear like a like a Scooby-Doo, just the feet spinning.
Was him growling the entire
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get back.
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's true. It's been a little while.
2 weeks in general, a whole month without this.
Without this game. All right, so
It's hard to be this silly in the other game.
let's find out if
Let me turn this.
If anybody's there.
odds yes, evens no. Evens no.
Excuse me.
Tiberius is there, and he is. Can I see the SP? Do you have a print out of them, or
Not a printout. What do you need?
or just a list?
Just names?
Patch is there, obviously, yes. Pip is not there right now. Corwin is a different Corwin. I saw that name and I was like, oh. Did I fuck up? No, you didn't. Jinx is not there also. We need to make notes of those.
Yeah. Flicker, you better be there.
I think Gary rolled for that, and that's going to be a no.
Yeah, it's just Tiberius.
Well, Tiberius and maybe somebody else. He's looking through the notes.
Maybe it's Patches.
Definitely.
Well, Patch is always going to be with the group.
Yeah, he said
There's always
Patch.
going to be the declared headquarters, yes.
Yeah, Patch and
Tiberius is going to see you
Okay.
walking in and he's like, what the fuck did you do? What the fuck did you do?
don't tell me.
Don't
again.
tell me what you did, but what did you do?
It's okay. We called the cop. Okay.
Patch and Tobin are dedicated office bodies.
Seems to be the officer, probably.
Grorin stops in frequently because he's Old City, so he's in the area
Yes.
anyway. So he's basically there to be able to pass messages off to anybody else who pops in.
Yeah. Zara of the Great Square.
Right, she's close by also.
Anya would, but her area is fucking huge, so
She's freaking
probably not.
She's timber, yeah.
Fenwin Crown is Boren. No.
Boren?
Rorik.
Boren, you were correct. You were correct.
I was right with Boren? Cool. He's super fucking busy.
Okay, so let's see here. No.
All I have to do is just get you.
Please take a moment to pay attention.
8. Zara is the one who's actually in right now.
Wow.
She would be in for this bucket. She'd be all for it. Zara.
You know who would be totally down regardless? Vasha.
I got it.
Would have.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she's been broken.
How could this happen? A man understands.
So you relay all of this information to Tiberius and Zara, we said?
Yeah,
Yes.
Zara.
Patch also is there. He's going to go ahead and give you the benefits of a short rest.
This will sting a little. I think it's like a D4 you get back, or you choose to. I think like a D4 of health. And
D4 plus your tier.
plus tier, okay.
If I remember right, it's D4 plus your tier 2.
Yep.
There's one more than I needed.
Yeah.
So I'm back at
1D4 plus your tier.
I got technically 5. But I had 4. So I'm good.
You're feeling great.
He gave you the good juice. Not perform medical procedures on you. Do not resist.
Do not resist. That's a beautifully.
I'm now administering first aid. Do not resist.
Wait, now I need to know your definition of first aid.
As long as it's start with a prostate exam, we're fine.
Have you seen? Oh no, that comes later. Have you seen D. Grayman? Yes, actually. Not all the way through because I started in dub and then I couldn't finish it in dub, so I kind of fell off watching.
Fair.
But it's been so long. What are you referencing?
Kamui Jr. Or Sir Conlon, sorry.
But we'll also give the entire rundown of what
I
happened,
don't remember who that is.
and that we've gathered information to give to
The obsessive
Shit.
robot.
the ship and explain that he's got the information he
It's been
gathered.
so long since
He did get attacked. They are in custody. Most of them are. One of them's currently still residing in the hole, as far as I know. And that we did not start anything.
Right.
And my injuries are a product of my own doing.
Okay. Do you catch him up on the letter? Is there something you
I would totally attempt to recall everything I could, but I will say that it is in the ship's hands.
Okay. You see, just Tiberius is like, okay, I need to meet with him now. But you say he's in light, in Red Docks now? At least that was where he was headed.
I believe that's where he said he was going.
I would advise, unless you have something already that you're planning on doing, I would advise finding out from Pip who is currently on board at the Silent Tide.
I can go. We'll have to leave the dog where he's not seen close because this is more noticeable than I am. He's been in more scuffles with some of them.
I trust you to be careful with the life of a friend.
But I can go reload the message, and also kind of ties into what Fushi was wanting to say too, with trying to keep track of Ironhide.
Exactly. We need to know if the rest of the crew are on board, and if any of the Gilded Leaf are still on board. If they've found another place to hole up, then that presents a whole other list of questions and opportunities and problems. So we'll need to stay as updated on that as we can.
And Corbin Shaw might be coming down off of that drug problem sometime soon, so there might be things started with him having issues.
But as you say, Russia should have that well in hand. Unless it's your intention to try to track him down.
He's not more of a danger to himself than anything else right now, but we do need this information to help with this, and from what Vashuk has, he might not be part of the case anymore. Heavily angled towards that as far as I believe.
It sounds that he would be removed if any of this actually came to the judge's attention.
I trust Vashuk. He seems like he's doing so. I'll head out towards Pip.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're on the road. You guys.
Go into the slums to find a one-eyed man.
All right. It is now becoming sunset. Is this something that you still want to do in the evening time?
I think we don't need to wait on this. I think we need to go find him.
Perfect.
Yeah, because we were gonna go find him that day, but then we decided to go check out the Red Dots first. And then the whole kerfuffle happened.
Yeah.
Shit, you can.
15. Last hope in the slums. Bex, do you recall?
Last hope is in the slums, yes.
We were going to the Last Hope Tavern because that was the most likely place he would be hiding out there.
Yes, that's in South Slums.
In addition to, it is my understanding that the proprietor of the Last Hope is Jack's wife, Mother Hannah.
Last Hope, Mother Hannah.
I could be wrong, but that is my understanding.
Meow. Meow.
There's no mention of that anywhere, but that's kind of a cool little, interesting little touch there. Do you want to make that canon?
We can. I don't have a problem with it. I drew that conclusion from something about scraps. The goblin child that they are raising together.
Okay, it does kind of seem like that. According to the wording, Scraps is a young, resourceful goblin who was taken in by Mother Hannah, and Scraps splits her time between helping out at the Last Hope and running errands for One-Eyed Jack. So,
Nothing, like I said, nothing says it explicitly.
yeah,
But I kind of get this feeling.
I like that. Let's make that canon. Let's make that canon.
Reasons for him to not to return too.
Exactly. Why he would have stuck around so long, in spite of the fact
His wife
that
and kid.
he should be gone now. He's in a place where he could bail out at the earliest opportunity. The next plane out, Scraps would arrange for him. So I love that. That's really fucking cool. Love you too. Thank you. And that's why another reason why I love the co-authorship of this game. Because we can just go, you know what, that's awesome. Can if everybody agrees. Does anybody have any reason why that shouldn't happen? Okay.
Makes sense.
All right. Everyone knows where the Last Hope is. As soon as you get into but you would also, because you've known the city for years now. So yeah, you would be able to take your way there. You don't even have to ask around for it. So let's figure out where it actually is. So slums on the far side of town, outside the gate. Last hope. Well, why not? If it's the last hope, it's going to be the last building on the way out of town, which makes it.
I like that.
Right, it's an inn.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Okay, just making sure. 72, please. Yes, and we want to make you readable by colored line bastards.
He's not talking about you.
No, of course not. Not you specifically.
That's the other game. Effective bastard. And include. It's fun. Could have the shit cut.
So if we go down here, we should see the last hope in now. Good. So it's literally on the farthest point of town from, well, not from where you are, but yes, it is. It's very far.
Before we started, yeah.
So it is. You're still on this side of the river. So we're talking about maybe a 40-minute. Well, you guys, you're not there. You could make it in 20, but you've got a big old Saurian bastards. Even in silly run mode, still not nearly as fast as you. So yeah, we're looking at the better part of an hour to get from where you started in Old City down to the last hope inn. Which means it is full on dark. The inn is there's music playing. The business there is established. How many? It's a relatively small place, but you'll notice that this building's construction is very similar to that of the SPU's headquarters. Concrete building. This looks like it was probably intended to be a municipal building,
Interesting.
but ended up falling into other use. From a security standpoint, this building could be locked down and would be very, very difficult to siege,
Right.
which makes it a safe place. And also because it's on the outside of the walls, getting around to the coastline is a little bit easier, being unseen. Given what you guys have heard about what Scraps does in her spare time, and she's not working directly for either Hannah or Jack, she is her own kind of underground railroad for people who want to get out of town or in. So she's been known to arrange for people to be transported in and out of the city. So at the moment, there is a single bard playing in a corner of the small inn. It's actually a fairly large building, but there's the majority of the building is actually set aside to rooms rather than to a large common area. It's a really small common area, but a lot of rooms. Who is there? It is. We do 6. We do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Hannah, 3, 4. Scraps, 5, 6, both. Hannah only.
And where is she? Is she behind the bar? Or?
Yes. She's at it's a combination rental desk and food and drink service. She's 2, yes, 3, 4, no. 3, 4, no. So there is a separate kitchen where someone else is working.
Shall I go talk to her?
As you enter, you see that there are 5 patrons in addition to Hannah herself and the lone bard sitting in the corner playing on his lute.
It's one of those, like, would I personally know her to a degree, or would it be more of a, I know the name, I just haven't actually seen the person?
I would be more inclined to know the name, but if you could come up with a good reason why you would know her better than that, I'm happy to hear it.
She stays with the first night she's there.
Right? Okay, yeah. I like that. Might have been a few ages ago.
Right, it was
but,
two, more than 2 years, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so we'll walk in. What was her name again? Hannah?
Hannah, Mother Hannah. Yeah, everybody calls her Mother or Mother Hannah.
Okay. I'm gonna walk in very energetic. Mother!
Dear little...
It's been a long time.
Sorry. Fushi, that's right, my dear. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Still kicking, my love. Still
Huh?
kicking.
It's good to see.
How can we help you this evening?
Well, me and my friend here.
Good day to you, my lord.
You're better at explaining these kind of things than I am.
Yes, my name is Vosk.
Master Vosk, how can we assist you this evening?
We are looking for some information. Hoping you might be able to help us.
As best I can, love, as best I can.
I'm just gonna lean forward. Just not intimidatingly, just trying to keep it to private talk, so the 3 of us are the ones who can hear. It's like, we're looking for Jack.
Not sure I know who you're referring to, though.
One-Eyed Jack. Told to find him.
The name escapes me. We can't help wonder, though. What business might you have with such a fellow?
Information.
We just need to ask him some questions.
If anyone should stumble in, claiming to be a Jack or what's going on, then I'll be happy to pass that information on.
I'm going to attempt to cast Finalize.
No, I was also gonna ask, can I make a knowledge roll to see if I remember there possibly being another gentleman there? When I first... like, in a sense, like the first couple of times. If he and her kind of work together.
Right, and if they're in fact married, it is possible that they could have gotten together for a dinner at the inn or something like that. So yes, I will go ahead and let you have a fate check.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have that, because if you're doing fate check on that, that was a fear.
Gotcha.
20 with hope.
20 with hope.
Same time. Fucking.
It would be against her difficulty, I mean.
So she is. Yeah, that would be a ridiculously high difficulty given what we've established.
And
well into
just against like
3.
I'm going to ask again. Where is One-Eyed Jack?
Please read to me the text of the spell.
Make a spellcast roll against a target within very close range. On a success, they can't lie to you while they remain within close range, but they are not compelled to speak. If you ask them a question and they refuse to answer, they must mark a stress and the effect ends. The way the target is typically unaware the spell has been cast on them until it causes them to utter the truth.
Right. Okay, so that first answer, woof.
That's why I play it as I have, is like, try to get the most important information I can out of them.
Yeah, that the pants are down on that first question. There's no defense against it. All right.
And then it's one of those, even if she doesn't answer, that tells us that what she was saying.
Right, but there's no reason for her not to answer.
Not to answer the first question.
Not to answer the first question, because she has to. I mean, that's not true. There is plenty of reason for her not to answer that first question.
She just wouldn't expect to be under the effects of a spell.
Correct. So she would open her mouth thinking that she's going to give a deceptive answer, and out would leap the truth. So what she says is he's in his room, and then she turns sheet white.
I just very gently reach out, hand on her. We're not going to harm him. We can help a sick friend.
I'll drive a spike into your head myself. That's my man.
And I have no intention of harming him.
I can promise you that, Connor. Like we said, we just want some questions answered.
She looks at you like you are a traitor.
Of course.
You can see that whatever trust you might have had in her eyes is now gone if you're a part of this.
If anything, he may be in danger, and all the more reason we need to talk to him.
She stands up suddenly and pushes up off the desk, and the stool behind her tips over and smashes onto the ground. She pays it no heed. She said, "You sit right the fuck here." She walks around the bar, goes down the hall. There is a curtain rod blocking that doorway. It is not a hard door. There is a curtain blocking visibility.
Flushy, do you know there's a back door?
Do I know there's a back door?
Here, we'll both do this. How about this, Dad? Well, oh shit. No, I have no fucking idea. I rolled a fucking 4 with fear.
Maybe you should go wait outside just in case they run. Alyssa,
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
perhaps go wait outside in case it makes a run for it.
Mother Tanda told you to sit right the fuck there.
She did not specify who needed to sit here. She just said, sit the fuck
It was the mom voice? Is everybody?
you.
Right, like already hearing that, I was like, yeah, she's gonna have her like fur standing on edge. Okay, I'm going.
Just go outside. Just keep an eye out for if someone runs.
There are no trees close by. Okay. How tall is this building, Dad?
Spider. Spider fox.
They should
Spider panda.
keep rolling.
They're very close together. And
The entire building picked up.
Red pandas are all noise.
Right.
And technically, red pandas are the very first and original panda.
Wow.
Yeah, the giant panda actually stole popularity from the red panda.
Anyway.
Floor. It is a single-story building.
You don't sound salty about it at all.
On top, then. That's where I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna slink down, kind of over.
Okay. So you leave. You go outside and go up. We give you an opportunity to amend that because What I didn't say, and what I have to say now, what I should have said, the bell on the door jingles when it gets used.
Okay, then this is gonna be a sound a little weird. Is there windows? I can open a window. There's no bells on windows.
But this was originally intended to be a municipal building, and therefore it has those barred windows.
I guess we can just wait. If she doesn't come back with him, we go chase him.
Okay. Bell on door.
She comes out through the curtained doorway, and she says, "We'll see you through the last door, all the way at the end of the hall."
Inside check.
See him now, soon you. 17 with fear.
Seems like she's telling the truth.
Watch it, it's like we see him as he's jumping out the window.
Go fuck yourself.
I leave a handful of gold on the table.
Take it. We have him.
I'm not stupid.
I got a kid to feed.
So you guys go through the curtain doorway?
Yep, curtain doorway.
You see about 10 rooms on either side, 10 doors on either side, and then down at the very, very end of a fairly long hallway, there is another door. Not on this wall, not on this wall, that one, directly ahead of you.
So there's no question which door she was talking.
Correct.
Yeah, that's just weird.
No. Head towards that door. I'm definitely keeping an ear out if I hear anything in the other doors. Just in case.
You will. So the question is, what do you intend to do about?
Basically, I'm trying to make sure if it's not like, if it doesn't seem like the sense of someone's waiting to run behind us and like out after we get to that back room.
Right. I don't have any idea how someone.
If it doesn't make sense for a roll, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to maintain awareness of potential movement
Then
in the
I
hole
get you.
behind us.
Then I get you.
Like listening out for like a.
I think it landed next to my.
Yep.
Wow, that roll.
Bounced. And got a 3.
That's about what's just like what I'm getting.
Yes. Give me a perception check.
That's what, instinct?
It is, yes.
17 with fear.
Your target was 12. With fear,
12.
I feel like we should have more fear.
you probably should. But the fact of the matter is, we did not make a note of how much fear was on the table last time.
Also,
So
that's so much fear already.
That's 12. That's 5, 5, and 2.
Just
So
so much fear.
I decided to start somewhere in the lower ends of irrationality.
Like, you know what? I've got plenty. Clean slate, and I would start here.
Jack is right here up against the wall, the door on his left shoulder. He has a blade drawn. He is fully intending to drive this blade into the first person that opens that door.
Just strike. You may not want to go.
How are you saying that?
Like whisper tone?
To you're up on a roof. He is walking.
No,
No.
we changed it because you said that with the bell.
Bell.
She was trying to find any other way.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
That entire reception check was based on you being on the roof. That's my bad. I'm
Okay.
really sorry. I'm really, really sorry.
No, you're good.
We could say that we just kind of, as like, it could be like it going like as I push the door open, maybe you see it through the slit.
The little
Yeah. What was
slit.
it? Was it 17? So it
Yeah.
was a relatively high perception check. I will say that yes, you catch the glint of the blade as the door, but I do need to know who is going through that door first.
It would be. I'm not going in. I'm just kind of pushing it a little bit.
Give me a reaction roll, please. This is going to be 15 target number. If you beat that, then you get your hand onto Voss's shoulder or his cloak or his robe or whatever and stop him just short from the path of the descending blade. Any relevant experiences?
I don't know. The only one that like I have is from behind the wall. I can think of. His name. That was one that he.
He is on the other side of the wall.
That's kind of
Apply it. Yeah, go for it.
Does it help?
Oh shit! It just makes it. It makes it add a 15 to that.
Okay.
Because I'm sitting at a 13 right now.
Yep. All right.
10 on the dice plus the 2 from the experience.
Nice. So you push the door open and prepare to take that step through, and then you feel her grip on your, it'll be probably on your hip actually, as she grabs onto your robe and pulls you, prevents you from moving forward.
I chase after it.
So he's going back through the hallway.
No.
He's running into the room.
running outside now. He is running. You guys are where?
Oh, he was at the back fucking door.
Yes. You guys were stepping
We thought
outside.
it was a room.
It's
He's waiting at the back door to run.
okay.
Why didn't he just fucking run?
He wanted stabbies.
He wanted to slow down whoever was chasing
Listen,
him.
if you're a smart man, you find out
No,
who's chasing you first. So that's the door there. He is headed out this direction. So he's moving cat.
No, it reflected off the cards and just like right in my
Oh,
eye.
did it?
Yeah.
It was up on the wall.
Well,
So
it
No,
started
it's
out
like-
here and then it bounced off the little like glossy part right here, just right in my eye.
shit.
Yeah,
It just caught me off guard.
the angle wasn't
Boss.
right, but it wasn't
I'm
great.
chasing him.
Oh, I was gonna sit there and shout, "Throw me!"
I can't throw.
You can't.
I am not strong.
Don't even want to try.
I have a -1.
Oh,
I am a beanpole.
I feel you there. Never mind.
Okay,
so Chasey, what?
Yeah, I'm gonna need an agility check. He's got the drop. You are just now getting onto the other side of the door, crossing through the door. So your agility check first. He's already got the drop on.
I'm gonna spend a hope to apply my hunter experience.
Okay.
Because pursuit. So if it's an agility check, 18 with hope.
16 was your target number. You catch up to him.
And I basically am just, as best I can, tackle.
Gotcha. There'll be non-lethal, so we'll just say that you restrain him. There was a successful agility check, so it happens, no problem. Was that with hope?
Yeah.
Then take that hope if you haven't already.
Already have.
Good. And so you've got him on the ground. You've got him restrained. He is not able to use his weapon on you because of the way you have him wrapped up. You find that there's a tangle of Saurian and human kind of struggling with each other. It's like a cartoon cloud with the feet and hands coming out of it.
And I'm just like, we're not trying to hurt you. We don't work for them.
Which fucking them?
The ones that we use in your shop.
He starts to calm, but in your experience, that's just him looking for an opportunity to strike out again.
If you run, I'm going to have to hurt you. I don't want to do that.
What if I fucking stab you in the neck?
You won't survive the attempt.
You stab my friend, I'll punch you in the face.
Can I roll like an intimidation check?
I will waterboard you.
I don't believe that it would work right now. You are wrapped around him too close to be able to make any kind of eye contact.
I could try.
Right. You have him in such a way that his hand feels locked, prevented from stabbing you.
Mm-hmm.
But suddenly, the direction that he is fighting you changes. He attacks you.
Reaction roll? Can I take a reaction roll?
I will allow you to take a reaction roll on this. Your target number for this is going to be 16.
Do they have anything? There's no walls to be behind them.
Did you miss?
Ooh, wait. Hang on, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Hang on. Fuck, no, that ain't good.
All that build up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna miss it by like 1 point, literally. I rolled a 15. With fear again.
All right. I'm waiting to see. Bullshit. What is the name of the proprietor?
Yeah, I thought I could use my strategic approach. So I can only use that after I make an attack against them.
Are you fucking kidding me? Custom locations. Oh, that's why, because I turned off all of my fucking sources. That's why. Jackass. One of the tricks with using AI as a game master is knowing how to use AI. I highly recommend it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. And now let's do that. So, in the meantime, while we're waiting for that, no, cancel because fuck all that. There's a button here that gives me all that without that bullshit. Good. Ooh, you smartass. Now that I have access to the full campaign,
Thing is, it's not being a smartass.
but it's telling me what an asshole I was being.
Well, that's a whole conversation I could get into.
You are not wrong, sir. I cannot fault you for saying that. I have unloaded my assholeness on you more than is fair.
That's what I meant. But like we're interpreting what it's saying when it's actually just it's incredibly neutral, but like trying to be helpful.
I'm anthropomorphizing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
For some reason,
You're interpreting it as being smarmy.
Yes.
yeah, it's coming off as condescending for no reason whatsoever. It's just you frustrated.
Okay.
It happens.
His bonus to attack is +2, which means 7, 8, 9 against your evasion.
Oh, evasion, then that does not hit.
All right, he swings out with his dagger, breaks his hand up from your grasp because of the sudden change in direction. But the dagger whisks right by your thigh, does not land.
Seeing him do that, I'd like to maneuver him so where he can see me. And I'm activating Patron's Mantle.
Okay.
Because it gives me a bonus equal to my tier on intimidation checks.
Nice.
Uh,
Nice.
So I take on this form of this like smoky anglerfish reptilian horror, and I'm just like, stop fighting.
And roll it.
Jesus.
Yeah, I got protective. 23 with fear.
His was 14, but he also has the Grim Survivor experience, which gives him a +3. But that's still only a 17.
Yeah.
You intimidate him successfully.
Yeah, even Grim Survivor, I don't think he's seen what the fuck this is.
Exactly. And not right in his face with all of your weight borne down on it. So, yes. He drops the dagger. All right. I suppose you could have eaten my head. You're not with them.
No, we're not. And it just kind of fades off of me. If I let you go, are you going to run again?
I'll not run. But it's very possible you might take a bash into the head. Perception check. Yes, please.
16 with hope.
Succeeds.
13 with fear.
I will take that. Fear does not succeed, but you caught it. Through the door, rushing through the door, 3 people came running down the hallway, burst through the door, and are charging at you from the rear.
I thought we were already...
We're outside the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They came running out.
Oh, okay.
Because Hannah went back in and said, Jack's in trouble.
Right. Okay.
Can you tell him to stand down?
Why would I fucking do that? He shoulder checks you.
Do I need to roll something?
No, I am doing an unarmed.
I should have kept Patron's Mantle on.
It's only a 5. He does not get his attack bonus for doing it. I rolled a 5 on the die. So he goes, and you go.
We can't help you if this continues.
The other people coming, running up towards you from vaguely behind you, keep running, but Jack puts his hand up towards them.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear those runs slow to a walk. They're still approaching, but they're not approaching at speed now. You guys made it a good 50, 60 feet before you tackled him, rolled another 10 feet. So they're still about 40 feet away from you.
I just kind of lean in close so they don't hear. It's like, we know the blackmail wants you, and they're not going to stop chasing you if you leave the city.
He started actively waving them off. To you, he gestures, come on, let's go back inside.
No, inside.
The last door on the, what was that view as you were walking down that hall on the left-hand side, he, as soon as he gets through the exterior door, turns and goes into his door. Leads you into a fucking suite.
Mm-hmm.
This is South Slums, but this is one of the special rooms, very well appointed. Sometimes a noble needs to be ferreted out of the city, and this would be one of the places that they would stay while waiting for their ship to come in. Carpeted floor, oversized fireplace, overstuffed armchairs, four-poster bed. It's a very well appointed place.
Yeah.
Are you stinky, or are you?
Zoning a little bit.
Okay.
So, but I am still listening. We're big suite, carpet, very fancy, where people, high elites would come to wait for their ships.
Yes. Okay.
I'm still here, but not here.
All right.
Pull the tether in. Stop astral projection.
Get back in your body. So he gestures to the various chairs, seating places around. He goes, fetches a bottle. Doesn't bother fetching a glass.
Well, it's not for us.
He might offer you the bottle at one point during this conversation.
Maybe.
Maybe an empty one.
Or you might throw it at you. We'll see. We can understand why Veronica feared this. I might do the same thing. But we are also in a position to help.
So get to help it.
How long has the blackmail used your place as a restore point?
Just this last year.
So recent.
I ran with them, was on good terms with them for quite some time, but then last year, a job I had, a contract I had taken for them went south. That failure left me in their debt, and so they took over the back room at the tavern.
And when the investigation came knocking, it's understandable.
They still consider me deep in debt to them, and with what's her name?
Logwood.
Morwen? What?
Morwen Logwood.
The bar worker?
Yes.
Yeah.
With her going into your custody, your protective custody, we understand. His full intention to testify I'm more of a threat than ever I was. She's well protected.
We could offer you the same. Protect you, family. If you would help us.
Was Zahn in your protection?
Who was that?
He was the one.
Zahn was the
He was the one that I turned into. Get put inside a prickle bush.
Yeah. He's the one that killed Vasha.
He killed one of the members of the SPU. Yeah.
Really?
And then attempted to flee. So that was an unfortunate incident.
She hears that giggle and she's now glaring at him.
It's not the individual lass, it's getting one up on the SPU. That he earned what he got. Word on the street was that he had just been executed. No reason.
Yeah.
that wasn't wrong.
They kept the death of your friend fairly well under wraps. The city doesn't know the whole story here. That could very well change things.
Well,
That's
as long as you don't try and kill us, we're on good terms.
As long as you don't get me killed, I won't have to fight my way out of anywhere.
If we can get your testimony about the situation you were in, not us, we're not the ones that you need to talk to with that, we can deliver you where you need to go.
What can I offer you that Morrowind can't? Why should I put my neck on the line when hers is already there, doing what you needed to?
Because it's your family's head that the people are going to go after. You already said that you
I haven't got a family, mate. It's meta.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, but then that's right. Vosk is assuming he has a family. Oh, here we go. So, it seems Mother Hannah cares very deeply about you. She wouldn't have tried to hide you otherwise.
She does what she's paid.
Even then, go and buy some more. But it can't buy everything. None of us here, me, Lucy, we don't want any harm done to you and who we care about. That's why we're trying not only to help one of our own, but trying to help everyone. Blackmail is a cancer in this city. One that you've been afflicted with. If we can expose it, it can be dealt with. Otherwise, it will just fester further. I will not sit here and pretend that it will be simple or easy. I can't promise that. But I don't think you're a man that enjoys living under a boot either.
If I get up on that stack, there will be nowhere that I can go to set up business to make a future for myself, where I won't be under a boot that's looking to stomp on me. We may take care of the black nail here for a while. Understand what I'm saying? They're so much bigger than one cell in one city.
You're right. They are. I don't know much about them personally, but from what I have gathered, they are immensely resourceful. But if you're already living under a boot, and the choice is to live under another boot, make it on your terms and not theirs.
Better the boot you know, sir. That was my intention. Get out, keep my skin, and stay on the right side of them. You're asking me to undo all of that.
Well, look at it this way. How are they going to interpret you running?
Like I kept their secrets.
Or potentially that you said something. There's no guarantee that they'll believe you if you tell the otherwise.
Bless you.
Hey, bro.
So the thing that I'm encountering here is that, according to our way of law, a simple statement is something that is admissible in court. But because of the way this legal system works, a simple statement starts an investigation, but that's as far as a simple statement goes. Once the trial starts, the mouth that spoke that statement needs to be questioned. That's where the veracity is determined. So, but also you do not know the law of love. And so,
yeah, but either way, it's better. Voss would have an understanding that if it's coming from someone who is there, it's stronger.
Yeah.
I understand fear. I understand loss and fear. I can't tell you what to do. All I can do is risk. But there is fire in you, I see. And I don't think you would want to live under a boot heap without fighting for freedom. But I'm just trying to offer that to you.
nah, you've offered me nothing. My best bet's to go to Anger, go set up shop there, where they'll know where I stand.
Can you think of anything?
The only thing I had in my head was the side of protection or whatever. No boot. Send him to the temple. Other than that, I really have no fucking idea.
Promise I don't know enough about this guy.
While there are people in the city who recognize the black and teal, he does not seem to know or acknowledge its worth or value. So if you were to suggest that he go to this magical place, he would be like, I might as well go and join the service.
I mean, that wouldn't be far from what he does.
Right. Well, and that's, yeah, even if he did, that would be the interpretation, wouldn't it? You'd be like, oh, you guys are the ones that do your traveling shows. Yeah. He says, look, I thank you for your will to try to see justice done. It can't be done for me, man.
No, money's not.
You got Morwin's mouth. That should be plenty for you. It was plenty for... No, I know.
Nah!
You're there again.
I'm trying to think of anything.
I don't think we really got anything on the guy.
So I don't think we can do anything. Problem is it's Morwen is a third party. She worked at the bar and is just going to implicate him as being a collaborator, which gets him fucked over twice without him being there. Maybe I could try that.
Shoot for it.
With Morwen's testimony, there's a chance that it could be interpreted as a collaborator that would have the kingdom and the black male chasing you.
Agreed.
You'd rather than that?
As I said, if I'm in anger, I'm under the direct scrutiny of those who would put a knife to my throat, and I'm out of the hands of those who would put me behind bars.
You wouldn't be behind bars, you'd be acting as a witness. You're working with the court investigator. may be able to help you avoid such a thing. In this instance, what you're explaining is you are a victim to them.
And will be evermore if I keep speaking against them, if I speak against them.
And then they win forever. And they keep winning.
Against you, yeah.
And you,
But not against me. Not against me. Oh. While my doors are shuttered, both of my businesses up in smoke, unfortunately. I still have the coin in my pocket, clothes on my back, and the will to survive. I can do that on a short journey down to the south and get in good with them that would put a knife in me. You've got nothing left. Fuck off.
Can you at least tell us about the fires that happened that night?
This is me thinking.
You tell us about the first thing we thought. Roaring flames.
For pig. I remember hearing glass breaking, which is a common theme. You guys heard glass breaking on the front door as well. Get beyond the fact that he's only going to be limited to information about one building, which is the one that he was in. It would probably be Jack's fix-it shop, which is in a whole other district, so he would not have any information about how the fire was set at
Other locations.
at One-Eyed Jack's trading shop. Or at the Leaky Cask, sorry. I was in the building, working a contract. I heard the glass shatter. Smell the smoke almost immediately, and it's a one-floor building. So I can't afford to buy two buildings rather than one 2-floor building. What happened from outside, and whoever done it, Brad, I just assumed it was them. So there's no way for me to know whether... Sorry, that's... GM trying to talk too much.
How did you get out of the building?
Kicked through the front door.
Couldn't open it?
They had tried to wedge it shut, but his doors, you will remember, if the buildings that are similar, only this one, other municipal buildings would have the metal-bound doors that could be welded in the way that yours was.
But his didn't.
His does not.
Okay.
Yeah. We established that. Only the back door
Yeah, the back door was.
of the Leaky Cask had a metal frame like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that was Leaky Cask, and he wasn't in that building. Even if he was, he wouldn't have been in that part of the building. So
So they knew you were in there.
They would have to have. I don't know that it mattered to them one way or another. It will have been before it was common knowledge that Morwen went into your care.
Wait, did he say it would have or it would not have been?
It would have been before anyone knew that Morwen was taken into custody.
So they wouldn't have had any reason to suspect you.
Correct.
They set the fire anyway.
Correct.
Big case of victim.
Hmm?
Said big case of victim.
It's odd if they had no reason to suspect you betrayed them. Why would they burn down their ships?
If you're trying to remove all the evidence of a network, you remove every node in that network. Look at the buildings that were burnt. Both of mine, even though only one of them was being used.
If only one of them was being used, why would they burn the second?
The house in Clear End. The warehouse in Old City, the warehouse in Great Square, the Gilded Leaf building proper. That's, I think that's about it.
There are 4 buildings.
And the SPU.
And the SPU building itself, yes.
Still, if they were only using your tavern, why burn down your other shop? So then it was...
Other than it makes me look more complicit.
If there was something there.
Not to my knowledge, I fucking live there.
Please.
The lore of this place has always assumed I was black now. From the moment they started fudging in, they always assumed because I am a underworld muckety muck that they were here at my behest. So if the Black Nail wants to clear their name, they drop the blame on myself. He doesn't know about the SPU fire. He knows the SPU building was on fire, but he doesn't know about the threats that have been, or not threats, the accusations that have been leveled against Drakko. So he does not mention that that is actually blame, eschewment.
They're not trying to blame you.
Why wouldn't they?
They're going after Drakko. They're not going after me.
I don't think I know a Drakko.
The leader of the SPU.
They're trying to put it on him.
Basically,
Sitting in jail now as we speak.
tying it to some suspected members of theirs.
He laughs. So she gives him the eye again, and he's like, sorry.
By blaming him, your name has never even come up in from what we know about them. We came looking for you to help with us, but also to make sure you lived. They're not looking at you.
Better for me then. Even less inclination for me to point any fingers. I get out cleaner. More likely than when I do get set up elsewhere, they'll not have a reason to lean on. Is there anything else I can do to assist? Or not?
I feel like ever since
feel like you're missing plenty, lad.
Daniel.
Like,
Daniel says, I think I'm missing something. I feel like there's something I should know, but I don't.
Yeah, I got his take on the fires. Y'all have his statement that he is fucking running. That he's not interested in getting involved on any side.
It doesn't help us.
But it doesn't hurt us either. It's not good either way, but you got statements that may, if used properly, help to point blame away from Drakko, at least. But I don't know if there's much else that y'all are going to be able to get out of him in the first place. He's not willing to work with y'all. He's not willing to work with the nail, honestly, it seems.
Voss will, after kind of looking at Fushi for confirmation, get up and say, thank you. Offer a hand.
and she's a blonde.
I pass it back down because he needs it more than me.
George that way.
I wish you the best of luck.
Through the back, please.
No.
Yeah, that was Jack. That was Jack.
Someone.
Right now, Drake is in the middle of a fight.
Yes, that's happening right now.
Well, they're just the investigators would have gone on by now.
Mm-hmm. It's better to head back to King's Landing.
Sorry.
The King's Head.
King's Head, yeah.
King's Landing is.
You just
Skip.
I've been seeing
the commercials for it lately, okay?
You slipped through to me in the brilliant city. Played so much
For the
that mobile game,
dragon. Oh, that. Oh, okay.
that Game of Thrones mobile game
Yeah.
thing.
I'm so happy I actually splurged for YouTube Premium. I know you don't need it, but man, it makes viewing things a lot easier.
Turns out when you get the AI, you get access to the AI, you also get premium now. That's something relatively new. So,
Hmm.
yeah.
Interesting.
So I haven't entered his commercials either. It's wonderful.
Makes marathoning things a lot easier. I just treat YouTube like TV now without commercials.
Exactly. Now I can listen to 8 hours of falling rain when I'm in bed and not be woken up by a screaming freak.
Screaming child, toddler.
Yeah.
Honor in Spanish on YouTube for some reason.
Yeah, that does too. I don't know why. California politics?
Yeah, yeah.
Every damn time. It's either Spanish or politics stuff.
Yeah.
Or just random opening. Why is this happening to me?
So, anyways,
So back to the King's Head.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
And if Tiberius is up, we'll tell him that what we got nothing out of, what little information we could get.
Yeah. Give
Was he at least even willing to make a statement to the court investigator? Or anything?
We try. He would rather protect himself than believe expose testimony.
I hate it, but can't blame the man. Very well. It'll be noted.
Well, we're planning to meet with the investigator in the morning to also tell him.
Oh, think I'd like to join you.
And I'll poke my head in, and it's Steve's like, "How are you?"
Steve's not here.
Oh, you're not. Oh yeah, you're following the orc. My bad.
I'm going back to
Steve
Red
said
Dogs.
that, yeah,
On
he
foot.
was going
I
back.
You
forgot.
poke your head in, how are you? And you see dog.
Yeah. Why is Bonnet in here and not Steed?
Is Fushi asking that question, or is Alyssa?
I was asking, yes.
The dog would be recognized in Red Dogs.
yeah, no.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I do understand why the dog stayed.
The only time I was in there, I was literally almost. Technically, I was just wearing a shirt and pants. Now I'm wearing a hood.
You were also very up high twice.
Don't go up high,
They
please.
just recognized my screaming voice when they yelled for help.
Just don't scream.
That and ow, I got shot. That's the two things they've heard me do. Help, ow, that hurts.
Okay, so
Don't touch
let's go back to an hour and a half time when you guys were still traveling, probably to
Places.
to places, not to the South Slums. You are making your way to Red Dogs.
Anything out of the ordinary, just trying to keep a nice pace, because I know the last time we came across the guards around, what's it, which area? They were kind of flustered whenever we just bolted through.
No, it was right here. It was between Red Docks and Finley.
Yeah, the last time I did that, definitely kind of, it was like rolling away from them. And I would recognize Pip very well because first time in the slums, he was there trying to help us get that guy out.
Yep.
And also, he was here during this entire thing too.
Yep.
So. Come on. Probably the most least recognized out of the entire group right now, heading this direction.
Yeah.
Because they didn't see exactly where they came from. They just hit the keys.
You might become a cryptid. You might become a ghost story. The Red Duck Screamer.
I was there that night. I heard it.
I saw his shadow high in the sky.
It just yells at help. We don't know why.
Great cracks of thunder and lightning.
They said if you actually climb the beanstalk to help him, he steals your treasure.
All right.
She wants the house.
You
She's on.
encounter the guards at the way into Red Docks. Red Docks is that one of those affluent places that has guards that care more about who go in rather than who go out.
But it's on the outside of the city.
But it's
He's not here. Team.
It may be outside the city, but it's still in the county.
It's okay.
He finally
Bars
pulled the cord. It's not your scene. He pulled the cord. Yes.
I should have worn that shirt too.
Were we ever given something by the investigator to show that we were actually like doing this, trying to figure out things?
I don't think so.
I think we were. I think we were given
I
something.
want to say we.
I think you would be. I think that if you weren't, you should have been.
Like a card or just something.
Something like
a badge.
signed with a seal on it or something.
Coin, something like that. Yes, I feel like if you would be.
You have something.
Yeah.
I think it was like a writ or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably would. I probably would have gone with a scroll. So
Sure.
yes.
Have that.
Okay. If they do stop me, I will just pull it out and let them read it. It's like I'm just here trying to help investigate some of the issues that's been happening around town recently for the upcoming court case. I mean, no harm.
All right. See that you cause no trouble.
I've been under strict orders to not.
So you're red-eyed. You are.
Red and brown. Have a good day. Have a good night. I just walk right past
Just brown pants.
Always get brown pants.
All right. So, how do you approach? You can see what I've shown you is Pip's last known location, which is under the gangplank. In the nighttime, there's a pretty decent shadow that's cast under there. And it is just now getting to be nighttime.
I will. Let's try this. I want to sneak my way around to the corners here and see if there's any way I can get a good line of sight on where he lives at, or if he's anywhere close to it, while still hiding behind the corner of the building. I'm trying to think. I really want to scan to try to locate him, and I don't know how long I'll be able to see that for with that without getting out there.
Give me a perception check from where you are.
Don't go high.
So, if I do, I want to try to use Track the Pack as an experience for knowing his last location from where he'd be at. So,
You know exactly who you're looking for. You spent a little bit of time with him. I'm ready to
that is a 15 with.
So your target number to spot him was a 17.
Okay.
However, your target number to be spotted by him was a 14. You hear just behind you, actually.
That sounds like shit.
Slowly turn around. Oh, good. Thank God. Okay.
Thank God it's you and not the other guy.
Thank God it's not an orc around top. I'll say that out loud.
Just on. Let's see here. As you popped around the corner here, in the shadows cast. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Can you see that?
Yep.
The shadows cast in that corner. You see. What is he? Is he gnome or halfling?
He's a goblin.
He's a goblin. He's the goblin. Pip's a goblin.
Hey, I finally met a goblin that didn't want to stab me. Awesome.
You found a friend!
I just knew
forgot he was a goblin,
I just knew he was short too. That's the only thing I remember.
It's the easiest thing to remember about a goblin is that they're short.
Yeah, I'm always here. So I was like, yeah, thank God it's you and not that orc.
Yeah, goblin, assassin, executioner.
Right on. And a new assassin. I just, for some reason, I thought it was one of the elders.
He's part of the.
He is. Goblins are an elder race. They're just not one of the acknowledged elder race.
He's part of the archers. So we got 2 goblin archers running.
Yeah. It's kind of good.
Aha. Don't fuck up.
I can make him a good player. It's fine.
Hush.
He's close.
It's goblin talk.
Sorry,
What's a steed? Frequency. Horse. He's a horse. That's what he remembers. He's a horse.
not fair enough. I like it. I like it. This I was like, here we go again. It has been almost 2 years. Fushi wanted somebody to be with you. I was going to come find you because nobody else was right there except for Patch, Tiberius, and something else I didn't really see, but I knew they were there. The orc that carries around the top hat. That used to carry around the top hat.
Yes.
Has he been here? And is he here? As far as you know. Minus the top hat.
That's currently back at base.
Do we actually get
Unless the investigators already been by.
that? Why he wears the top hat to keep his ears?
I'm always going to cut since we put on it for his ears.
All the rolls, no likey.
Take away. Shit's empty. That's not okay.
Why would the ship be empty?
Okay, plan and backup plan. Both involve the word help.
Get help and call for
And for it. Very good plan.
He's just down the way.
Yeah, also, there's two right there.
Are they gonna actually?
No.
None of your business. Protect me.
No.
He's cracked so many sheets.
Falling so many times.
Fascinating.
Oh boy.
I feel like this is another Mintara fucking pulling tarot cards. About to begin.
See, that's just scary. This is terrifying. This is good. Really good.
Your specific question was?
Have you seen the orc that usually wears a top hat? Is the orc that usually wears a top hat on this boat? Has he been on this boat and still here?
Mark is on boat. No top hat.
Top hat's in custody. It's fine.
He's good. He's only at half his power.
He's only at 3/4 his height.
Already on the lead part on the boat.
I don't have to relay any information. Use dog. I understand dog.
Boat captain. On the boat. Rest of crew not on the boat.
Oh. I'm trying to figure out here about this because two options I have: the dog for something, and the other one is doing something stupid.
Always do the stupid.
The third option is just leaving.
If the stupid option is get on the boat, don't do that. Because that didn't turn out well for me.
I do stuff. It's like, okay, I'm going to try to send one of your SPU buddies back here. Is there any way you can? No, the Lord have mercy.
Look at the tops of those. Right? Oh yeah.
No, the one you should like is this one right here, because that is some intimidating shit.
And I have no idea what that is. I don't know what the disposition of that is. So we'll find out when it becomes.
Have you seen Pirates of the Caribbean?
It's got black beard.
No, Stranger
You
Tides.
should.
That one's great.
Yeah, no, I stopped at the second one.
That's fair.
The one scene in the third, the cannonballs are flying. The guys just awesome.
Yeah.
That made the movie.
That and Davy Jones standing on a small bucket of water is hilarious.
It opens so many possibilities.
They had
The trail.
yeah, they had buckets that laid down into a wash tub.
Also, it's not dry land, it's a sandbar, which most of the time is fucking water.
Had to make sure they had the base covered. But has, other than the crew not being on the ship, has anything else changed?
Nothing.
Leave my chair alone.
Get your claws out of that leather.
Is there any way for you to get a quick message back to SBU if something did change? Flicker?
Right? That's flip.
Flip? It's like a special whistle call. Like it's a high pitched thing.
So like I do with Bonnet, but worse.
Right?
And that's assuming Flicker's paying attention.
Yeah,
You gotta make rolls for Flicker now.
that's canon. That's canon. It makes sense. It makes sense.
When he's on it, and it's great.
Right?
That's the problem, though. He's not always on it.
Yeah.
He reaches in into his pocket. He pulls out a whistle.
Okay. If anything changes, like anything out of the normal of what they've been doing the last while you've been watching changes, whatever that is going to entail, do that. If the orc leaves, there's no way to get through his body because he won't control us unless he was closer.
If Orc leaves, we need to know as well.
If the orc leaves, I need you to still do that and relay it, and tell them to come find Fushi. Whoever, send the message to Fushi specifically, if possible. We need to follow him. You keep looking, but if any of those things happen, have whatever that whistle does do it. I can't tell you what to do, but if that's what we were told to do, yes. I'm not thinking it's actually work unless you want to go back to the King's Head, and I can stay here the rest of the night. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's good boy.
I do want to look at the ship, and I want to see if there's anything like.
Wait a second.
Pip has socks!
He's a free man.
It's free!
Sorry. I apologize to you because Pip did something. I'm trying to remember what it was.
Process and don't get clock.
Extend.
Coffee is free!
No. I apologize in sessions previous. But yes, I do need to pass that on. But no. We had set up a possibility that I had said I probably wouldn't end up doing, and then I ended up doing it. Do you remember that conversation? No.
Say
That Pip was actually going to be working with or for.
Oh.
And then I apologized to you because I manifested that somehow. I'm just trying to remember the exact answer.
I don't think there was an actual tangible manifestation because the only thing that comes to mind is that he's bad guy coded.
Right. That was
that's-
the conversation that we had, yes. And I seem to remember.
Probably not.
Is Pip gonna screw us over?
I'm trying to remember if he already has.
Oh?
We can't have two traders. No, because then somebody's gonna start killing him.
Barrel. Interrogation tactics. Yeah, this.
Every time.
That's the new inside joke now. Barrel. Yeah, we have drive-by and we have barrel.
If all else fails, I haven't eaten people. That's it.
No, because you ate jerky.
They weren't jerky when I ate them.
They became jerky over a decade.
It took a while. Then again, you guys don't know that then, actually.
No, our characters do not know that.
No, I don't even think my character would know. She just knows that you helped her family.
No, you know nothing of this. I have not talked about what I did to my family with anyone.
You're gonna hate me.
All I can think of is that I'm in danger.
No, yeah, that never did manifest.
Because I remember us talking about it, because we were like, can we put a spy in the SPU? And I'm like,
We already did that.
no, this was before the.
So Pip is a good guy forever now. Yay!
Yes. Okay.
I remember us having suggestions. Think Listen,
It's food. Thank goodness.
conversation.
Look.
Can we see it from here, or are you gonna have to take his word for it?
You did say it's starting to
You're
get.
gonna have to take his word for it. Yeah, it's also getting dark. Yes. Okay.
So it'd be hard for me to tell anything unless I got up on top of it. It's like silent.
Tell investigator to look at where the ship's name is written. Silent Tide is new. Used to be called the Seabird.
That's more helpful than you would believe. Let's stop and just I'll start to slowly just walk off and start going. I'll just start heading back to the King's Head.
Okay. I would like for you, please, to give me a fate roll and let me know whether the result is fear or hope.
Fear.
What's that?
Because I rolled a 12 versus 10.
Yeah.
Because also that's one of my first sets of die. But
Sure.
both high numbers.
As you're taking a step away, you hear from behind you, and it's approaching the gangplank is a half water, half man.
It's a water kid.
Fireman, got you.
Ah, it's the fire one. It's made of water. Perfect color. Strange as both his parents were Earth King.
Looks like unconcerned, not particularly paranoid or skittish, but headed to and then heading up the gangplank onto the Silent Tide. The Seabird, as it were. The Silent Bird.
Silent
The
person.
Sea Tide. The Sea Tide? I don't know what sorts.
Well, that's just oxymoron. That's the sea tide.
Or a redundancy.
Mm-hmm. I want to play with that stuff.
Trying to take notes.
You don't have to give it to me.
You would recognize this as a Tidekin. They're called Tidekin.
Right. Is he here?
So far as you recognize,
I'm
yes.
asking Pedro, like, is he who?
No. That's, I think they called him Maris. One of the regular crew.
Pip, I'm heading back. I'll relay all this information I can. Just, like I said, send a signal as soon as you see any changes or if the wolf leaves.
Aye.
Oh, are you a drink or three? Just,
I'll take them. Stay safe.
I will just look, just normal pace, start walking back, pass back through. Still have the scroll in my hand, pass the guards, and then do that, put it up, and then I will start running.
Gotcha.
Once I get halfway across, out of the house.
Very cool. You
Stop me a beer.
Toby is wasted.
Tommy's a house party open.
Nice window. Master will not give Harry Potter alcohol. He is underage.
Somebody spilled a drink. Party fouls.
If someone's getting a little too handsy with one of the girls there, snaps his fingers, the whole drink table just
Uncomfortableness, they go into tea.
Speaking of that, I need to get my dagger back from Mintara.
Okay.
She just keeps posing off in the corner somewhere. I'll just walk up.
her fungus is growing fungus.
She has now turned into a fungus statue.
Now, go for it.
Oh, correct. Just be careful you don't
I
slip.
have a story for what could have happened to her. The real question is, did Caradwin stay with Cirrus? If she did, then that is like a hanging Chad to that storyline that could end up bearing fruit later.
I'm inclined to agree with that. Based solely off of what we
It solves a future problem as well. So
Right. I mean, I like the idea of her staying with somebody that is the same race as her and can teach her the ways. But then part of me is also like, leave it up to fate.
I lived in the woods for 250 years. She'll be fine.
she'll be fine.
Just don't be
Okay.
waterboarded.
Or, other liquids.
By the time you get back, timelines will have merged,
Mm-hmm. And we sleep.
and long rest for you three.
I'm stuck in a hall. I'm not getting a lot of rest.
No, unfortunately. So yeah, you are stuck where you are. We don't have to worry about exhaustion,
I don't need it.
but let's find out if he comes to.
I have tied his hands behind his back.
Right, you got him hog-tied is how I've notated that.
Fair enough.
There. There he is. Okay. He is badly damaged.
Yes.
He is barely hanging on to life. Need to roll those. But at some point, he does regain consciousness. You can tell because the slightest muscle jerk happens before he goes back to slack.
He's been testing the waters.
It was just enough for him to be like, oh wait, I'm supposed to be unconscious. It was enough for you to be able to tell that he is now, or at least there is a strong possibility that he is awake. At the current time, D12, let's say, no, D6, let's say. He was out for a while, actually. It's now just before dawn, so far as you can make it. There are no windows in this part of the jail. But if your count is correct, it's closing in at 5 o'clock in the morning. There hasn't been any sign of the guards. And you still got probably an hour and a half before morning bells start waking everybody for mess.
This is poorly secured. That's what's going through Draco's mind. Like,
It's almost like the guards were paid off.
What kind of fucking Mickey Mouse operation is this bullshit?
What am I thinking? When I get cleared, I'm coming in here. I'm fixing everything.
I'm cleaning house.
I'm cleaning
running for warden.
no.
Be like, listen, I used to be just like y'all.
I spent my fair share of time here.
And did my time up.
Each, weren't you in here for like 3 days?
That was it. Felt like for longer.
That was enough time to understand that these motherfuckers don't know what the hell they're doing. So, anyways, assuming you're awake, sir, I'm not interested in killing you. I am defending myself as far as I care. I really do want to know who sent you, or at least what your purpose is to kill me. And I'll let it. Not expecting anything, the dude fell unconscious, refusing to answer me before. I'm not expecting anything, but I'm going to tell him I don't care. I want to know, but that's about as far as Drake was willing to take that conversation, unless he gets an answer. Well, he's not expecting an answer.
I gotta play him like he would be. He would stay silent. He would remain passive.
Is there any indication that he is that conscious, aside from the jolt from before?
As you deliver your soliloquy to him, there is a sigh. Like,
on the other hand, I suppose I do have reason to kill you. You know a closely guarded secret of mine now. Granted, even if you were to get out, I don't know how many people would believe you. You know if you know anybody that would doubt you. All the same, though. You've made a valiant attempt on my life. But this was not a fair match in the first place. What were you thinking? Challenging a Dracona in close quarters. What made you think that was a good idea? This guy's wearing Yeah.
Pointing it out. I don't know if it's going to matter.
Fair.
What is commonly a green dragon's breath weapon?
Poison.
No.
Yes.
No. Commonly. Not yours. Common.
That's what I'm trying to think.
Well, in D&D terms, it's poison.
That's generally what I'm asking. That's the yardstick everyone's going to be applying.
Answer. In my generalized lore, green dragons outside of D&D typically believe authority is poison. Is a type of poison in probably concentrations.
Excuse me. It being a point of technicality, did we establish what race he was?
Don't remember.
That is a good question.
I don't believe so. 'Cause he kept moving
like,
around
shadow
in the
jumping.
shadows.
Yeah, but that's not a racial ability, that's a class ability.
I feel you this is human, but I want to say he's a human, but that doesn't. And I cannot say that with enough confidence that, yes, you said human.
Human, yes. Okay. What is that called?
We were both right.
My alchemist gave me a panacea. I'm immune to all poisons for 30 hours. You were supposed to breathe poison.
Well, not that you could have done more research, but that didn't work out too well, did it?
Not so as I'd like. Lays his cheek back down on the hallway floor.
So let me ask the obvious question then. Why?
Don't care. The orders come down. Follow them.
Come down from where? Can you bring me to try?
Of course not.
Are you actually a guardian? Or did you kill the enemy that you?
Pharaoh.
No, I have an answer. I just don't know how he would answer. This place has a fine selection of supply rooms. You're the only one who needed to die tonight.
I think need is a bit strong. But I appreciate you not killing the goats. What does the failure mean for you?
The black spot on the coat. You're my first. Who lives?
Suppose that's good news.
Only if I get out of here.
I suppose that is up to you first. Oh.
After you.
What did she say?
I'm not to be here when they get here.
You expected it. Let the man you just tried to kill me to go while we're still locked in a hole.
I don't know. Just presenting an option.
You have the key to these doors.
I need one. A shadow step. All I need to see is where I'm going.
Aren't you lucky? It still leaves me on the cage.
So it does. Too bad for you.
Do it. Roll. Do it.
Yeah, but what does the role mean?
She doesn't care.
She's an agent of chaos. You can fuck right off.
Here, evens. You don't let him go.
Evens, I don't
Oh.
let him go.
Sorry. I realized I didn't. Here, Hope. Hope you don't.
Hope I don't let him go.
Yeah, hope you don't let him go.
I hope you don't let him go.
Sign a murder charge. Let's go.
Wow.
Your dice telling you no.
I think I'll keep you here. You make a fine story for me to not get in too much trouble for being out of me. So,
And he clams up. You've had as much of a conversation with him as you're going to get. Sure. 5 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, you can start hearing shit, shit, shit,
lazy motherfuckers.
shit, both sides of the hallway you're on. Coming from this side, you hear a squeaky wheel. Shit, clang. Squeak, 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 squeak. Shit, clang. Shit, clang. Shit, clang. Shit, clang. Squeak, 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 squeak. Shit, clang. Shit, clang. Doors open. A wheelbarrow with a guy pushing it. And another guard.
Yes.
This guard turns and starts walking in, sees you sitting on top of the hogtied guy, turns around, closes the gate. Shit, clang. This guy is focusing on getting his wheelbarrow through the door, not on what's on the other side of it. Once he gets through, he looks up, expecting bloody mess or whatever, and drops the handles of the wheelbarrow. His hands move to the baton at his belt.
I'm assuming that barrel was for me.
No, it's for him.
It is now. He's still alive.
Walks up, kicks the heel. The guard goes, or not the guard, but the assassin.
Doze back off. Even if I'm asleep.
Draws his baton, extends it.
Just let me back to myself. I don't want any more trouble than I've already got.
Sidles past you on the hall, his back to the wall, keeping his face towards you, goes to the other door, taps on the other door. Shit, clang. Door opens up. There's a prisoner out of his cell. Well, of course, punk. Okay. Point taken.
But that was a blunt.
Actually, that was bludgeoning there.
Actually, that was a bludgeoning strike. Well, all right then, what do you suggest? I suggest one of us gets him back where he belongs. And that's as far as I can get. I don't... Looks around. It's the poisoned dagger bounced off of the wall. Picks up the poisoned dagger. Walks up to the guy on the ground. Places the blade on his neck and kneels down on the blade.
He was just saying this was his first failure.
He leaves the blade where it lays on the man's shoulder, basically just kind of leaning up against the shoulder while the head is not spinning, but lolling without the weight of the rest of the body. Picks his baton back up, This is on with you.
That was excessive. But, all right.
And he escorts you back to your cell.
Well, at least now he has a reason for the wheelbarrow.
Yeah. That was really what this was about, making sure the wheelbarrow guy didn't waste his time.
I think that might be about what that was.
From the stories I've heard, like kind of glazing over like the former prisoner side of YouTube, it's about that level of pettiness, depending on where you are, what level of security. They don't want the paperwork.
No.
I get that.
Or it's less paperwork explaining how a prisoner died, rather than... Actually, no, he's not even a prisoner. They don't even know who he is.
Ding, 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 ding.
So he didn't die. He was never here.
Yeah, that's no paperwork.
Then it'd be a mountain of paperwork trying to explain what the fuck you were doing out of your cell all night.
So get him back in the cell before rounds start.
Mm-hmm.
Rounds are already 2 hours late.
It's already too late for that. So there's some already
Those guards are already fucking.
Hey,
some complicated
as
things.
long as the warden doesn't know, they're not late. As long as the rounds are done.
They could just say that they took you to solitude late in the night and were bringing you back.
They wouldn't do that. They would just leave him there.
Why would they send me to solitude? I haven't done anything.
Because Skyrim belongs to the Nords.
So, there is a guard with a brand new bruise on his face.
I mean,
Cannon! You didn't do it, but that's the story they're using. You assaulted a guard.
that was going to be their fucking story in the first place.
Yeah. Look, from what I understand, it doesn't matter whether you did it or not, you're going to the hole.
Look, hole means less opportunities on my life.
Nah.
Everybody at the table. Well, does it?
Oh no, there are very creative ways.
It means a lot less witnesses.
That it does. But this had no witnesses, so
But yes, rather than going back to your cell, we do end up down in solitary confinement, and that is where we fuse the storylines, and it is now the next morning for those of you at the King's Head.
No wakey.
I'll be awake. And oh, I forgot to do something. Hold on. I'm the same man. Oh, I did not do the ritual thing for my patrons, so you actually gain a fear.
You did not? Why?
No, I had stress and armor to repair.
Neat. What's that make? 14?
14 on the board. 14 fear on the board.
I will apologize to Mahina come morning because I forgot, but she's not gonna. She probably doesn't care.
And thank you for your honesty about it.
Like I was fixing my armor and then I passed out. I'm very sorry.
Well, he doesn't serve that way.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Right. Did you have a dream of the moon going?
No. So I was so tired.
I hurt so bad.
So you guys awaken to the sounds of Tiberius gathering his notes down in the common room.
I'll go gently knock on Steve's door. See if he's in.
Oh, I'm in. I came back in a little bit. Because I didn't see y'all when I walked in.
And we would have already been probably gone to bed by the time you got back.
Oh,
Good morning.
Shit. We need to figure out what the hell this wants to do with Pip getting a business facility. But, like, I just start walking out to the proper earth. And
You look.
it's like, what is Pip's whistle for? Any of this be honestly, what is the whistle?
Oh, that'd be me.
You just hear laughter as well.
Right,
Everybody
everybody.
knows. Everybody's got their own.
Everybody
little
has a whistle,
flavor
yeah.
whistle.
Can you hear that from anywhere? Yes.
Pip is going to be using the whistle if the orc leaves the boat, or if anything changes with the boat. There's another person I haven't recognized getting on the boat, and apparently it wasn't the original name it had.
Pip and cool. Okay.
Yeah.
The silent tide.
Do we have any idea what the original name of the boat was, says Tiberius?
According to Pip, it's a seabird. And there was a tidekin that walked onto the boat that looked different from everyone else that I've seen so far.
What did they look like?
Who has the key? No. Who has the key?
Oh,
Technically, but
I think we gave it to the investigator.
Gave it to Vashuk.
yeah.
Okay. Tiberius would have sketched.
Probably, yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Because we did tell
I
him
can
about
see him doing that.
Yeah.
If not him, then Boren.
Or he would have had more and sketch it. Right.
No, he didn't want to see the key.
He did not want to see Maki.
You're right.
So technically, still could have had
No.
Boren still sketch it.
No.
Nah, the point was to avoid any culpability about it.
Because I'd asked him if he wanted to, if I could show him something else, and he said, "Don't show me anything until you talk to the investigator."
Correct. Because you were still under.
There's a chance you could have described it to him after the fact.
We haven't taken that time. He wouldn't have asked. It's still sight unseen.
Plus, Tiberius already said he was gonna tote with us to go talk
Yeah.
to the shoot, so he could get all of that information there.
The information is still presented and does not know the connection.
Correct.
So,
Well, I had the key. Could I possibly say something like that? Or would it be...
Yeah, give me a knowledge check. I'll say it's a relatively low one for you because you had the key for a while and you spent a lot of time trying to figure out what it all could mean. So give me a 10, a key to 10.
I got exactly 10.
All right. You remember what all four of the icons represented on the key were, and that one of them was a seagull or
Sunbird.
Seabird.
Seabird. Sorry.
Yeah, there was a tidekin that walked onto the ship. According to Pip, his name was Eris.
Definitely start with an M. Mar or something.
Eris.
Tiberius. The thing I had wanted to show you, you didn't want to see until we talked to the investigator.
Yeah, I assume you've talked to him about
Yes,
that
it's already
thing
covered.
that's
Yes.
already cleared, and you are now
Yes.
free of any risk of damaging the case because you've had or acquired that thing.
Would believe
Yes.
so, yes. He has it in his possession.
Perfect. What was it? Can you tell me about it now?
It was a key with a strange end to it, like a star. And it had different symbols on it, which we've managed to figure out actually are different locations in the different docks. One of those had a picture of a seagull. Or a seagull.
See, bird. We've established from what you told me, especially all of this. Yes. That the Red Docks key, the key worked on the location of the Red Docks.
It's the same design for the lock that we saw, if we didn't go inside. Then there's a compass with the only marked direction being north, like a compass rose with only north marked. A lantern, and then the seabird.
compass is on the west side of the key.
Yes, the compass is on the west side of the key.
West docks, red docks, light docks,
To see bird.
and see birds. It doesn't fit the meter of the rhyme, but it does make sense that if you found the key on the boat,
Which effectively means that, but in the light docks there are, and each one of them had different key positions. The light docks are different because there are two key
Two
positions, which means
positions.
there can be two locations.
then I would highly recommend that we dedicate some people to exploring, particularly the light docks, but trying to find the location of those other locks
And
as
I'll
well.
explain what I found on the ship with the secret panel and the one at the warehouse, which would be we are looking for those kind of things.
Right. In the meantime, our SPU have their patrol routes they need to attend to. We can't dedicate anybody to this. We've already got Pip out of his district on an extended stay, and we can't afford to disrupt things more than that.
Maybe the court investigator can, or we can try to find it, but if we go looking, they know our faces, and we've already been attacked once.
Agreed. So we'll talk to Bashuk and see what he thinks, given this new turn of information. Let's be gone. He finishes packing up his satchels and waits to see if you guys are going to pack anything up or if you're just ready to go.
I just grab a big bowl of stew. Breakfast stew.
Pull it out.
That's you guys.
Tiberius typically patrols red docks.
Right on. Okay.
Light docks was patrolled by Jace.
Interesting.
That may be why there's two of them there.
And west docks was patrolled by Vashi.
Wow. Interesting. It's all circumstantial. None of it's my planning, but
None of that was planned. That was all fucking random chance.
fascinating.
Or was it?
Straight, baby.
Hmm.
Straight.
He didn't know.
I'd
that I
love
had-
to claim responsibility for it, and I'm depleting my godhood by admitting to
You know what? It's Maheen as well.
right? Exactly. So, it's early enough in the morning.
He doesn't.
Not a lot of traffic on the road, so it's not like you're having to shoulder muscle your way through the Great Square in order to get into the municipal building. You are given the pass from the desk attendant to head up to the stairs and to make your way up to Bashuk's office. Bashuk opens the door.
Good morning, investigator.
No, that's
Good morning, Master Bosk.
This is Tiberius.
You are the lead counsel. That I am. I thought we should meet. Given this is now day 3.
We also have some.
Day two.
No, no. You spent one full day in jail, and then yesterday.
Yesterday
was
took
day 2 where the
4
fight happened.
weeks.
Yeah, I know. This is the beginning of the 3rd day of the investigation.
Dawn of the 3rd day.
Look to the west.
We do have some updates to also provide you.
Wonderful. Did you come in? You remember
I showed you reverence to the
Duvinka? Thank you.
thank you.
Well, I would be the one to remember that.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
Can I offer anyone tea? I can have
Sounds better.
breakfast delivered if you've not yet broken fast.
I'm
You got your bowl.
holding the bowl still. It's mostly empty. I ate most of it all the way here.
You know what? I'm gonna say that Fushi is intently just staring at Dabinka right now.
Can't have.
No,
Can I borrow?
Because that's reminding her
Oh,
of his shield.
You can sense the presence. You get the same kind of presence of Ishana.
Mhm.
At the very least of her blessing, if not a fragment of her. Yeah, there's a small amount of comfort that comes from that. But also a glaring obviousness that it's different. Yeah. So what have we to share?
we found One-Eyed Jack. Unfortunately, he is not willing to testify. He got his statement from what it sounds like he was a victim of this. He got wrapped up with the blackmail and he owed them a large debt, and they're using that against him. But to try to protect his own life, he's planning to flee. We tried to talk about it, but
Would you at least be willing to interview statements taken, anything?
he wouldn't come anywhere near this.
It's to be expected. Blackmail has long claws.
He said that more than should be enough, but I tried. Well, I tried to convince him that it would come better from him, but he, as I said,
And so it would. Morwood's word will have to do. Unfortunately, we cannot compel him unless we can identify specific crimes with which he's been. We can take him into custody, and then while in custody, he can be compelled to testify.
he alluded to doing something for the blackmail, but didn't give enough specifics to possibly do that.
Just said that it went south,
Something went wrong, and
and that's when he owed a debt to her.
How long ago?
he didn't say.
No, he's a year.
Oh, he said a year.
They took possession of you.
Oh, they took possession of his dead here.
It's a little bit longer than we'd be able to dig up anything useful.
Not to mention, I don't think he's going to be in the city much longer.
It's a loss, but not a critical one.
Steed here, alongside one of the other members of the SPU, figured out
The Solid Tide is not the name of the ship. The original name.
Oh yes, Tiberius is with us too.
Yes.
So, Tiberius, yeah, Vashuk's got that key.
Can I see it? Yes, yes. It goes. This is a paper envelope.
Now you're
well, yeah, because now it's legally he's able to
Now,
see.
yes, exactly. Now it's not incriminating evidence that, that makes him culpable as well.
The Solid Tide was originally named the Seabird. Pip with the SBU pointed it out last night when I went to go get him to signal us if Ironhide walked off the ship so we could try to figure out where he may go. That was with Shaw. And then also if anything changes, Tidekin walked on the ship that they were calling Morris, something along those lines. And he's been on the ship before, but none of the crew were on the ship. Everybody else from the Gilded Leaf.
So everybody from the Gilded Leaf is currently on
As of last night, they all were together. The crew was.
Silent Tide, except for Maris, you say, and the captain.
Maris boarded. The captain was on.
Right. Well, that stands to reason. The other crew members were arrested and or killed in your fracas.
Ironhide also was on the ship. According to what Pip said last night, he had not left.
So the entire Gilded Leaf and the remaining two crew members of the Silent Tide are all on that boat. I trust you have eyes. He's looking. That's where Tiberius is first. I trust you have eyes on the boat. Yes.
One of Pip has a way of signaling specifically Fushi for when anything changes with the boat.
Specifically Flicker, but yes.
I can only hope that Flicker is reliable.
Based on what we've gathered, the key and the example of what we found at the Red Docks, I believe it would be pertinent to send some investigators to look at the other locations to try to find these other hidden places.
I went and visited the Red Docks location myself last night with the assistance of guards. What did I find?
Oh, yeah, because the ones that would have been able to alert them were arrested. Ooh, they wouldn't have been able to say anything.
Yeah, most of them were.
Mostly. There was one that may have escaped, but there's not telling what he said.
And the timing works out such that Maris would have been coming back from the boat around the time. Coming back to the boat around the time that Lashuk was poking around the warehouse. So,
So maybe his presence would have kept others from going there.
So the Red Docks location was found to hold,
Secret panel with key.
yes, a secret panel with a keyhole. With therein was found a virtual trove of imported goods. It was all stuff from somewhere else.
That's good. This
There were no certificates of origin, no receipts of purchase, no bills of lading.
Smuggled goods.
Smuggled goods is what we're led to believe, yes. But nothing that could be used to point fingers at the Gilded Leaf or the Black Nail specifically, unfortunately.
Does the seabird name mean anything to anyone?
It points to the bird on the keep.
I know. I mean to say, I'm wondering if there's history besides that, because why would they cover up the name?
It's a good question.
could be a misdirection.
Right, but if no one knows that it's smuggling black nail contraband, there's no need to change the name.
Ace is considering. That's me. Okay, I won't take that with me.
That's Patreon content.
Either spike the views or drop the views. So it's a 50-50 shot.
You're having fun, Danny.
You need to take this away from me. It will not stop. It's just... Should I keep it?
You're gonna plan for later.
Also,
Court situation. I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna have the knife just in plain sight on me.
That's okay. Vexley knows something that Draco doesn't. There is a hit out on Draco too. more than just that assassination attempt. It's the same kind of hit that's out on Steed.
Fantastic. So
It
definitely
would be so funny if all of us ended up dead and they still can't find the fucking dagger. Like, the thing that seems to have started all of this, they can't find it. Because it's with a giant mushroom lady and a little girl wandering in the woods.
Oh, I did say I went and got it back from her at the tavern.
Oh, okay. Still, it would be really funny.
Yeah.
It's like, where could they have hidden it? Tear the city apart! It's 500 miles.
It is, in fact, on the other side of the continent. For no reason.
You know what that sounds like? Headache. It's like it's like in the middle game of a Final Fantasy entry. Where you're just trying to level up and also progress the plot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But the progressing the plot requires you to level up, so you have to do dumb shit.
You have to find the best min-max zone that you can handle. And then
grind, and grind, and grind.
they have an app for that. It's called Grinder.
I think it'd be so funny to create an app with that same name but the proper spelling, actually have the I instead of the off, like missing the R, and watch people get so confused because I thought I was signing up for a dating app, not like a saws enthusiast or like a mechanics tools enthusiast app. That would be really funny, and then it somehow gets people talking, and they actually start getting dates. That'd be hilarious.
Yep. We are not a dating site. People just happen to find a lot of dates here.
Also, the whole thing with the original idea for like OnlyFans, it was for people to promote like musicians and stuff like that, trying to get actual fans like that. Now it's just porn.
Effective.
Porn everywhere.
The internet is for porn.
Yeah, that's the most true statement ever.
So much for that.
I got a crit. It's threes.
So in Daniel's game on Thursdays, I am essentially a Viking warlock that answers to the deep god. I'm a captain now at a ship and 12 Vikings.
He won it in fair combat.
I was getting my ass handed to me, and then a giant snake came out of nowhere. It helped a little bit, but still, like, man, this dude was hurt me, man. And I kept, like, all hell broke loose.
You were doing pretty good. It's just
I
had bigger
I
tricks.
feel better than I thought.
Yeah.
Before everybody started having help. But now I'm a captain.
And the dumb as fuck fighter fed the snake enough to make it its friend. Everyone they killed on that island, they fed to the giant snake.
You know that tracks on some level?
I'd also established it's an animal, but it had about the same intelligence as a human. How do you make an animal your friend?
Food.
Yeah.
How do you make people your friend? Food.
Sometimes I'll tell you.
That's a typically possibility.
Okay.
And then there's this episode.
Was there anything else you guys wanted to contribute?
I think I said everything.
I can't think of anything else to share other than what we've done already. The trial begins tomorrow, doesn't it?
It does not. We have a 4th day of investigation. On the 5th day, the trial begins.
Do you have any recommendations? We should.
We still have to go check.
There have been developments on my end as well. Upon learning that jurist Shaw is compromised, we've set eyes on him to monitor his behavior, which is telling indeed. Given the speculation that the keen-eyed friend mentioned in the letter might be Keen Varys, we've put eyes on him and investigated his background as well. And it shows that during several votes, in fact, over the course of the negotiations with Joy for contracting them to assist us in patrolling the northern coasts, we found that he did indeed vote consistently against and whatever that word is, campaign against it actively during that entire period, and then suddenly stopped.
You wanted the collaboration, or did not?
He campaigned against the collaboration as he had been ordered to.
Oh, I see. I apologize. I'm sure.
He voted for several things for a time before, stopped completely as though out from under, and then started again with this most recent round with the Joy. And
so he was like for a little bit, then quiet, and then against.
The note makes sense.
It makes sense to Black now not wants collaboration between the different kingdoms.
Strike through. Strike through an option. It is elsewhere. Where did I have it before? Maybe it's.
Is there any indication of the blacked out name?
Yeah, that's
the assumption.
That's the assumption that it's key.
Yeah, I was wondering because it's it said my keen-eyed friend.
Yeah.
My bad. I thought it was saying for a second there my brain auto-corrected to our keen-eyed friend. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So between Shaw's behavior and the letter that was found to be posted to the door, indicating that Shaw loves to kiss, we feel that his participation as jurist is thoroughly threatened, and that should buy us some more time to investigate further as we need. That's assuming we can't find something now during this next 2-day period that shuts the trial down completely in our favor. Format. Strike through on that. We got that also format strike through.
do we have any legal jurisdiction at this time to board and search Silent Tide?
We do. To a certain extent. I feel that it would probably have to be under investigation of the Silent Tide itself and not directly related to this trial. That they are currently on that boat will spill over the results of their independent investigation into our trial, if that makes sense.
My hope is that the cases I saw in there would still be there. As far as I'm aware, they would have no indication I knew they were there in the first place.
That would be the assumption, yes, that they don't know that you wandered about on their boat any further than walking into their front door and allowing them to tap you gently on the head.
So,
There's a bit more to it, but yes.
if there is a way to cross over any other reason for an investigation on the ship and it bled over into what we're looking into, that would still lend more to this case.
Right, well, there is plenty of crossover already with your attack on the docks last night.
Well, that's what I was looking at most, because we got assaulted by the crew.
Correct. Yes, there is plenty, and that I feel it will be that investigation that will lead to evidence that we can use for our purposes.
And I very much assume you don't want us to do that.
No, that is kind of why I'm grateful that they've given us such a wide berth to be able to dock it in. We can have the guard do that bit of investigation as we prosecute them for assault, which the three of you would need to file a separate case against in order to get that ball rolling. That would get a second court investigator assigned to you, and that investigator
I'd be able to tell them about the chroma found.
in theory, that evidence is limited to this investigation and so would not be transferred. Getting access to the boat, having the boat taken into custody, would then allow us to be able to explore other options. But that information should be kept in your desk drawer for now.
So we need to go and make an assault report.
I turned to Tiberius. I want to report an assault.
Yes, Tiberius, I would also like to report an assault.
How many? Because you specifically have been thrown off of several tall things.
Technically, I was shot by a monkey.
I was also shot. I was so shot by that monkey.
For my part, that's an entirely different thing. Tiberius will set that ball in motion, I hope.
Yeah.
It looks put upon, but he will.
I think keeping focus here is a good idea. That could be like just going on and
Another thing that we've recently learned is that I need that sheet of paper, please.
This one?
Yes. We found, thanks to Captain Dirtclaw, we found reports indicating that Anduin Thwaite and Harolyn Bestfur are inclined to vote against you regardless of how the evidence is presented.
who's talking?
It turns out that both of these guard captains have filed reports indicating animosity towards Drake's Draconis, sergeant of the brand newly formed SPU at the time, due to conflicts that were that he offered during his recruitment phase. Anduin Thwaite and Harolyn Bestfur.
So there are guard captains who are going against him regardless?
They would be inclined to, yes, there's reason for them to be taken off of this case for conflict of interest.
Off of the case, got it.
Which guarantees us the days, but could give us more days given that process of assigning those officers of the court is even more perilous than finding jurors. So it's more difficult to find, what were they called?
tie-breaking votes.
With but they're balancing the presiding authority. Yes. Yes.
Why
So they would be called voices in the city.
well, having more time is good. I also worry if we have too much of it, it gives Vance and the rest of them time to come to tracks.
It's very possible that they will be trying to do that very thing, but given the amount of time they're spending on the boat, they've either already done that,
Well, we can't.
or they can't.
Considering we're still finding stuff, and as best I know, they still don't have the key. That may be what's holding them up. They can't access. They maybe can't access their own stores.
It stands to reason, and given how much weight we've seen, their thumbs are on the scale. Having arranged for 2 city guard captains and 2 jurists, all to be working in their favor specifically.
They're very invested in this, heavily.
We've found that. Oh no, that wasn't useful information because he is their counsel. So that wasn't useful information. Sorry. They've been working closely with the. Give me that again. The prosecutor, Master Valerius, because he owns the Golden Handshake.
Well, if some of the empires shots.
They're taking advantage of those villains.
That's coming from the guy.
Yeah, but
these people.
they have so much.
So yeah, I feel like they what they can't access will work against them, but they feel like they've got everything loaded in their favor at any rate, and so can just sit and wait for the trial to happen.
As far as they know, we have no idea of what they've done to Ricky. Which would leave them scrambling to find others that they could use, which burns more resources.
If they're on the boat, when we take custody of the boat, they go into custody as well, and therefore at that point our trial begins, and we can call them, the evidence on that boat, into question while they are in custody, can do nothing to defend themselves against whatever we find there.
Charges.
That's when we go into the secret compartments on the boat and at the warehouses, the docks. Bring everything that we can to light and pray that it proves useful. It feels to be the best we can offer. We also have Belgar, I've gone and spoken with him. Morwen, I have confirmed with her. I am scheduled to go and speak with Drakko today.
Would it be possible for us to also see him? Namely,
I don't see why not.
namely one of us.
Would you like to see Captain Draconis? Sergeant Draconis, sorry. I can arrange for
He's not a captain yet.
Yeah, I can arrange for you to be at my meeting with him.
That would be most appreciated.
Tiberius and myself and you will be on the visitors list. See to it.
I would also, but I'm not going to force on. It's more important she sees it.
We need to go find
Agreed.
You do what?
We need to go find a burned up house and look around it and clear it.
What else?
Clear end.
The Clear End House.
Oh, okay, yes.
There, at the
one that they did the drive-by.
drive-by, yeah.
It makes it sound like we set the fire. We said we did the drive-by. But that's the only one we haven't been to yet when it comes down to all this other crap. We haven't gone back there.
Oh, yeah.
He jumped off the dog and tackled Bex Fiddleworth.
Right, sorry. It's been a month.
That the drive-by.
Gotcha.
The move.
The drive-by. But first you have to make one lap while going like this.
Given the information that you've given us from Belgar, because there are some things that he's told you that he hasn't told us, we will be able to bring Malin Brightwater and Lyra Swift, the proprietor and barkeep of the Golden Compass, to testify as to their use of the confidential room at their establishment by the Gilded Leaf people that they've been conducting additional business out of a tertiary location that will we hope that can bear some fruit particularly if we can identify specifically who they've been doing their business with. And then we've been taking statements and setting testimony dates for everyone in the SPU who's willing to speak to Draco's nature and the fact that he never issued any such order as to set fire to the SPU, or that he ever declared any unending animosity towards the Gilded Leaf people or anything like that. So,
even without this evidence, it's such preposterous.
Given what we know about the man so far, I agree, but in the eyes of the courts, they don't know him other than his history, and unfortunately, many who serve the law end up becoming changed.
I understand that. Time and experience can make those in power position cheated.
Very true. Such a precedent has been set in the past, and so that's what we're fighting. As you say, investigating the clear end, the records of the clear ends might prove beneficial somehow. And anything else you can imagine? Obviously, having waiting for the correct timing to investigate the key and its locations. That'll have to wait until after we take the ship into custody, due to the assault investigation.
Finding the locations would also be beneficial.
That is something that you can do in the same manner that you did the Red Doc's location. Find it, determine where the hatch is.
And if they're all on the ship, it makes it a little bit easier. If they're all on the ship.
Why would they all be on the ship?
Talking about the
Silent Tide.
Yeah. No,
If they're all
but they're
on-
all being the people, not the locations.
Yeah.
It sounded like
that
we were talking about the location.
That would be funny because they just pull in and then only this lock works in this section. So it's got GPS and it locks the lock.
We may not know the names or faces of all their agents, but the ones we do know, if we can remove them from the playing field, it makes things easier.
Exactly. So that being said, what are your intentions for your next destination?
We need to go file assault charges.
That's something Tiberius can do without you guys.
I think we go clear end, take care of that, and then, depending on where's clear end at?
Clear end's over here.
And
White Docks, West Docks.
Okay, I say what we do is since we're here, we go hit West Docks, then Light Docks,
and then
clear end.
see if we can find something.
It's the best way to do it for how close we are and how early in the day it is. We get set up and start doing that.
Gotcha.
West Dock should be easy enough because it's short parkings.
Right, you know the place fairly well. And also you know who to ask about
Okay.
who was West Town.
Basha.
Basha, that's right. Fuck. Yep. You're on
We
your
are shit out of luck
Yep, you had a look on that.
for both West Docks and Flight Docks.
Could I possibly use the general knowledge of her and Fushi's friendship? Fushi being told some things, maybe not things that like she's really taken lightly of.
Yeah, you're living there and doing regular day-to-day business in there would probably be more useful than anything she would have ever heard in conversation with Bosch. Give me, that's why I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do. We're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Give me a knowledge check with a target number of 20. If you can beat a 20, then she may have told you something in passing that proves to be useful. No.
Not even fucking close.
Okay. Nothing of use then. So in that case, then you guys are headed for Doc, clear, and you are headed for jail with Tiberius, and that is where we're going to leave off. We have 14 fear on the board.
14.
14. Thank you guys for coming and playing. Love you guys. You're awesome. Thank you for coming and listening to the stream. We hope that you enjoy. Make sure you don't forget to hit that follow button. And of course, tell us to go screw ourselves in comments.
Nobody said anything about soup.
Yeah, nobody.
I said stew, which is adjacent.
No, we talked about it in the comments from the last Sons of the...
Sons of the Empire.
Oh, I haven't checked the comments.
Nobody said anything.
There haven't been any. That's why I'm asking for some. Even bad ones would still be better than none. You get it?
Pretty please, guys. We promise we'll talk with you too.
That's it. We're calling it here. Check back with us in 7 days. See what else may have happened between now and then.
Yay! Okay, bye.
I'm in danger.
Maybe not as much?
No, I'm always in danger. I cause danger. And I'm usually the one in the center of the rock.
I am the danger. You're worried about the danger. I am the one in danger.
So then why are you doing it? Oh, well, it's the wrong song anyway. So we'll do it. Wait.
I'm not saying I will. Next time I do the beanstalk thing, I'll talk of it. So wherever it is, it's full permission to throw me at somebody else. Technically, I am aware I'm taking this. It's
in the shadow of the wheel, where the gears of fate grind slow, there's a poison in the harbor and a fire in the snow. The SPU is burning, just a hollow concrete shell, and the Empress in the balcony is casting out her spell. From the ruins of the stable to the silence of the tide, there is nowhere left for justice, nowhere left for us to hide. Oh, the Orrery is turning, and the souls are out of alignment, locked behind a stone-cold cage, awaiting their assignment, with the dagger forged in emerald and a heart of messy fur, where the ghosts of ashen castles and the world is just a blur. Keep your hand upon the runes, keep your eyes upon the mark, for the black nail's only power is rising from the river with the moonlight on his skin. My hyena guides the current through the secrets and the sin. Drakko's in the prison yard with a target on his chest, while Fushy drops from rooftops put the fiddle worth to rest. Steed is dodging bullets by the chimney and the crane, washing off the silk kiss in a flood of heavy rain. The tower fell at midnight and the sun is rising high, revealing every traitor underneath the painted sky. Jinx is in the shadow and Alara's on the run, but the calculus of conflict says the war has just begun. Oh, the Orrery is turning and the souls are out of alignment, locked behind a stone-cold cage, awaiting their assignment. With the dagger forged in emerald and a heart of messy fur, we're the ghosts of ashen castles and the world is just a blur. Keep your hand upon the runes, keep your eyes upon the mark, for the black nail's only power is the fear within the dark. Sleep, messy princess, the dragon's in his cage. Flip the tarot over and we'll write another page. The silent tide is docking, the clock is ticking down. Welcome to the wreckage of the Jewel of Fate's Wheel Town.